we can at least start running through missions.
Yeah, I'm about to hop in the missions. I'm just bringing up my stream real quick.
Logging in, giving it a like.
Okay. Alright, we get to start. I'm gonna wait till some people get in the chat before we get popping. We're gonna run some DCD first. I guess we'll run DCD headquarters first. You ready?
Yeah, I'm chilling, dude.
We'll put it on heroic, so it takes us everything a little bit longer to get into. You know?
Hold on, I gotta change my outfit.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Oh, he just ready with the bullet all the way over there, bro. He just ready with the bullet. So let's everybody get here. Mo, you here still?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll wait till you load up when you get here. Damn. Okay. Mo got cooked. No, we at the mission. We waiting on you. I want to let the stream fill up a little bit. You loading that, Mo? What the hell?
I got the PS2 and PS3 today.
That's what it seemed. I'm like, hold on,
Go
what?
ahead.
Wait a minute.
HDMI cable, so gotta use the copper ones.
Here you go.
Oh, he's here, he's here? Alright, he's finally here. Okay. Let's get through this first part, you know what I'm saying?
We take Rakdos maybe after the DCD's databases as a means to exploit the
I'll wait
broad
till a couple
spectrum
more people
antivirals
hop
they
in real
captured.
quick.
We need to stop them.
Ooh, hold on. Red, don't shoot him yet.
Okay. What you gonna
Give me
do?
a second. What you think I'm gonna do?
Umbra?
Just wait.
Okay. Oh my god.
That honestly surprisingly did a lot of damage.
Oh, I'm shot. Get the golden bullet, boys. You got the golden bullet, so you better save all of us, bro. Stay like that.
Where the fuck did I get shot from?
Serious trauma
detected. Got the golden bullet.
Got the.
I don't have a heal.
Oh, so we need a heal. We need a heal. That's what you tell me. Don't worry, I'll save you. I'll save you. I got the golden bullet, bro.
Come hold my pocket.
I am not holding your pocket.
See, that's how you use the golden bullet. You know what I'm saying? When you kick open the door like this. You know what I'm saying?
I got my own golden bullet with Umbra, bro.
Well, Umbra. Okay. I seize you.
I got a golden bullet too.
And I got a golden ticket.
Stupid, bro.
I got a open 20 cash or whatever.
20 cashes or what?
20
Oops.
to get the motivation. 20 headshots, and I'm probably have to get.
I wish we go and put a counter for everybody.
Oh, it's a perfect trap.
Oh, so you just sniped at the shrapnel trap with you trying to tell me?
Do what?
You just sniped at the shrapnel trap with you trying to tell me?
Go bye-bye.
I saved it. Yo. This golden bullet be shredding high key, man.
I got a scuff on my shit. Desert, come here so I can clean it up.
I'm about to do the intro real quick. So that way when I split it off, you know what I'm saying? I'll be able to
Get this thumbnail.
Hostile assembling golden bullet.
Did you just get blood on me?
He said, did you just shut up, man? So what's up, y'all? It's Redline here. We're gonna call this the EOT podcast. We podding today, you know what I'm saying? Presented by LCN. I'm here with my peoples, my main man Mo, the co-commander LCN. We in here with Dirty Sanchez and Favorite. You guys introduce yourselves. Y'all say what's up.
He is definitely dirty.
He's
What's
definitely.
up?
Yeah, we're gonna get into a few topics, you know, while we game or whatever. The first thing though, I wanna ask you guys, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go one by one and just ask a couple questions, you know what I'm saying? While we just playing the game or whatever. I wanna know how long you guys been playing Division, like Division 1, Division 2. So I'm gonna ask Favorite, like how long you been playing Division, bro?
I played like 2 or 3 years of Division 1, and then Div 2 I started playing like 2 years ago.
So you came pretty late into the game, pretty much?
For this game, yes.
Yeah.
I started pretty early in Division 1.
Did you ever play the beta in Div 1? You like play the beta or anything like that? Early access?
Oh, in
anything?
Div 1?
Yeah, Div 1, yeah.
Yeah, I had early access and all that shit.
Okay. What about you, Sanchez?
I played Div 1 from early beta access all the way, and you know, until probably I'd say probably a few, maybe half a year after the Underground came out.
Okay.
And they started really going a different direction.
So you kind of left around the Underground era, like right when Underground popped off?
You know, I was there at the very beginning, you know, of course, but I didn't stick around for very much longer after the Underground came out, and just got into other things, and then I wasn't, you know, didn't have as big a group with Division 2 as I did with Division 1 when it was coming out. I got early access to play Division 2 from my Division 1 time played, and we didn't play Division 2 for very long, to be honest. We probably stick around for maybe a little out of a year, a little over a year on Division 2 before left it, didn't have really anybody to play with, clan dissolved, and
Okay.
then came back to it probably about 4 months before I met you guys, before I met LCN. So,
Well.
and then been heavy back into it ever since then.
Okay. So myself and Mo, we both played since D1. But Mo, I'm gonna let you go ahead and give you a quick breakdown of your experience with Division.
I want to say I started playing Division after I met Redline at a all vegan party. Nothing but vegetables.
Oh my god, dude. He's stupid, bro.
You tell me about the importance of putting spinach into my green juice. You know what I'm saying? I went and picked up the game, probably like July. Met Red Line. I was cooking them in the BD.
Yeah, imagine.
We became friends after that. He told me if I stopped robbing him, he would get out.
Wait, so you're telling me you're cooking the professional leg shooter?
Oh yeah. There's no way he could cook me, man. So, my experience is D1, D2 from start to finish. I first played Division 1 at a Comic-Con convention, right? So I had early access to the game, and I knew as soon as I got my PlayStation, that's what I wanted to play. So that was the thing on my list. So I've been locked in ever since. Play the game.
Started playing after winning it when they don't go for solo contest, right?
Oh, shut up, man. So, who are you guys like first content creators that y'all started watching on Division? Like Mo, who's your first content creator?
Felix the other.
Felix the other. Okay.
Yeah, the Mike. Dude named the Mike. He was really,
okay.
Really big. And who else, bro? Man, there was one other dude. I can't think of his name right now. That's what got me into the game. I used to watch the State of the Games with that little dude. That show they used to have, with the little guy. It was like a series. You know what I'm saying? I used to watch it every week when it came out.
Okay.
It was some actors. Dude played Keener.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. I kind of know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what got me kind of into the game.
Well,
but a buddy of mine told me to try it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is my first experience ever playing combat games like this, and literally I haven't put it down since.
Okay. So what about you, Sanchez? Who's your first content creator you was watching, like, as soon as you started? People in chat, y'all can go ahead and put who your first content creator was that y'all started watching also.
I honestly can't remember for Division 1 who we used to watch because it was just been so long ago.
Yeah, that's long.
But for Division 2, really probably the first person I really started watching was a combo of Gamey Daddy and the one guy's something skills.
Shout out to the homie Gamey Daddy.
Oh, nothing but skills.
Yeah, nothing but skills. Yeah.
Okay.
I fuck with nothing but skills. He good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are really the first two I've really started watching.
Shout out to Jasemian.
Yeah, I know you was a big Jasemian fan, Mo. I remember that in D1.
Jasemian, Jetforth. I think that's his name. Jetforth.
Yep.
Gamey.
Yeah.
Identity. Oh yeah, of course, Redline 718 Gaming.
Of course, your boy. Yeah. Of course, your boy.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was getting to. I mean, but nowadays it's pretty much when I need some, know something or know how to do something or reference myself on part of the raid or something.
Oh, honestly, if you want to keep it being, Buzz
Lightbeer,
bro.
Buzz Lightbeer, yeah.
Buzz Lightbeer.
I really thought you said Buzz Lightyear, and I'm like, what?
Well,
No,
it's
like
kind of a
big,
play on the
big.
name. His name is Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah.
Who was the first
But I'm
your
saying
first content creator
respectable.
favorite?
I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to Div 2, I don't really watch.
I mean, even Div
creators.
1, even Div 1.
Even Div 1, I didn't. I just
Okay.
kind of figured the shit out myself.
Okay, that makes sense. I would say, I'm after a few years of me playing Division 1, I started watching Mr. Mean first. I want to say.
Oh yeah,
I was looking for black content creators.
Shout out Mr. Mean. Shout
First.
out Mr. Mean.
Yeah, shout out Mr. Mean. That's the homie, for real. I was Jasamian. I was watching Gourmet J for my PvP guys. I was watching Loaf, watching a whole bunch of people. Everybody in the community, I was pretty much watching the big names.
Shout out my boy Silly.
Jet Force, yep, Silly T88 was watching him. Was watching Felix. I think we met Felix around the same time when I was with him. We met Felix around the same time. I think I seen him. Yeah, I found him in a DZ. Yeah. And who else? Respect to him. And who else we had? So, because we had a lot of big names. I ran into nothing but skills, but I didn't really watch him. I used to run into him, but I didn't really watch him that much. Macho and Div 2.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Watching
King
people
Macho,
like
man.
Macho, King Macho.
King Macho.
Yeah, you know the vibes got popping heavy in Div 2.
Shout out PVO.
Yep, shout out to PVO, those guys. It's a lot of people I watch. Even down to the smallest minute people like Astro. Not even, he's not small, but Astro. Some of the minute people. Soak Disco. You know, we started watching.
TBC.
Yeah, TBC Clan. Started watching a bunch of people, man. It's probably like no content creator that I don't watch. It's probably very few if I don't know about them. So if I'm leaving you out, you see me in the streams, man. Just leave a comment down below. But I gotta shout out some, the legends of it too. Like so, originally I remember when D2 started popping off. When just a little bit before we had Cray G. Before he dipped off to Need for Speed, and then just blew up over there.
So they started hating on him.
Yeah. He had a little situation. Who else we had? We had like Cray G.
He was lit. He was lit though.
Yeah, we had a lot of good content creators on this game, man. Like but initially, I want to say probably the first two people I probably watched was Jasamian and Mr. Mean. Were my first two people, and I had started watching.
People might say something like Butter had a
like Butter. Yeah, people can't deny like Butter was popping over there. Wids. Yep. Marco Style.
Only two content creators actually.
Wids and Marco Style, heavy. Very much heavy.
Marco Style was the man.
Yes, Marco Style was the man. He went over to Destiny.
Yeah,
we started having those. Yeah, definitely, man. What would say you guys like? What you guys notice in your biggest transition from like Division 1 to Division 2? A lot of people normally say things like, it's the movement that kind of either turned them off or they was fine with. Was their biggest biggest change was the movement. But what was your when you started playing Division 2? What was the first thing you noticed? Like, oh my God, this is crazy.
The game is definitely beautiful. The scale is
okay,
amazing as far as from a PvE standpoint. PvP, my game never did transfer, so it's kind of, it's not hard because everything is pretty much cookie cutter.
That's the control
method. I think where they messed up, where they started letting people inspect you. Cause
inspect builds?
It took the openness away. It took people using their brain. You know what I'm saying?
To try to figure out what was the perfect match against you?
Yeah, it's like,
I think the biggest thing I noticed was definitely the PvP.
The PvP? What about the PvP specifically, you think?
So the way that there's no diversity anymore.
Okay.
Like it's if you don't have this one build and you're not expertise 20, you have no shot.
Okay. Is that how you feel now?
Yes.
Okay.
There's a handful of builds that everybody uses, but it's the same like 3 or 4 builds. There's no like major diversity, and it's just if you don't have proficiency at least like 20, like 15 or 20, you don't really stand a chance because everybody's running 1.7 mil armor, but are hitting like they're running 4 red cores. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's not.
Yeah.
It's just
What's up? Welcome to the stream, man. We just podding right now. Let me know in the chat what was your first streamers you started watching, and if you played Division 1, Division 2. Let me know what's going on. So what about you, Sanchez? What was the biggest thing you took away from the transition from D1 to D2?
Biggest differences between D1 and D2, and the biggest, I don't know, you know, going a different direction than what D2 or D1 went, especially with the PvP and the Dark Zone.
Okay.
I feel like D1 was more PvP and Dark Zone friendly as opposed to D2.
Okay. I mean, what you mean by friendly though? Because I wasn't friendly.
They like
there was a reason to go in the DZ besides PvP.
Right.
Okay.
That too.
That's where all the good gear was.
Okay. So you felt more rewarded from going into the Dark Zone in D1?
Yeah, definitely from D1 to D2, definitely I feel a lot more rewarded for what we got, and the things you got out of the Dark Zone were more beneficial to you as far as a player, PvP and PvE wise, as builds.
Well, I had a few takeaways as a full. I kind of feel similar to like everything you guys are saying in the combination because I played the game as a whole. So for me, it was the movement. I welcomed the movement because the chicken dance wasn't popular for me as a Lone Star main. It wasn't really that fun, but I noticed they took away the skill as far as handling your weapon.
Yeah.
Handling the weapon on this game is way easier.
Well, and they took away the super
the
too
recoil.
for like PvP, you know, for the Dark Zone. I thought that was a really cool aspect, and then of course they took that away. I don't feel like they catered too much more towards the actual PvP interaction in the Dark Zone on D2 as they did on D1, and they gave us as many tools and as many things as we could use at our disposal.
Well, they reduced a lot of different things, right? So they reduced the amount of people you could have in a server, and then they split the DZs up, right? So they shrunk the area, shrunk the players, and then took away the mechanics that allowed you to have game-changing moments, right? Like game-changing moments, which was the supers. So the ultimates,
or
the blue,
or going up to a higher level, and you know, going from level 2 to running up to level 6, and of course, not only they're dealing with you as a rogue, but they're also having to deal with stronger enemies and ads that you can take advantage of as well.
Yeah.
The funnest part of the DZ, right, was like once you got past 3. You know what I'm saying? 2 and 3, that's where you with the shit. But when you would get killed or kill somebody, it was like you used to sweat in order to make sure you get back there.
Yeah,
like damn, can I get to you guys? Because oh shit, these the dudes, they was right there. Them 4 guys, like that little hallway coming out of 4. You could never get back.
Well, that's that's because of you talking about like West 42nd. Is that what you're talking about?
The one
that's
it's like, you know how you used to go on the top of the building?
Yeah.
That extraction was on the top of the building.
Corner.
Okay, yeah.
No. Like
Oh,
it
are
was
you
an
talking about
extraction in 4, I think. Low
Yeah,
field.
it was an extraction in 4, and you had to make it back. See, in Div 1, we used the entire DZ to play, right?
Right,
In
right,
regards to
right.
that, so you felt like everything was useful in Division 1, right? So in D2, what they did do, they simplified it, but I think they strayed away and lost the feeling that the original had. You get what I'm saying? So you lose
Yeah.
a feeling by simplifying and allowing everyone, by including everyone, you alienate the higher skilled players, because especially when they don't feel like they should be losing to those players that have less skill than them, right? So they felt like it wasn't a big enough skill gap. Anybody could just hop on the game, start shooting, and win, which wasn't appealing to people, right? So
It's like in the
now we
original,
fighting at
you had
doors,
to have a gun
right?
game. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
you had
saying?
to actually have a gun game. You could use your skills, but it wasn't nothing like a shrapnel in the game. I mean, we had our moments where
Right.
we had, the sticky. We had our moment when we had that was overpowered. We had our moment where we had the overpowered stuff.
Seekers,
Seekers, the seeker mines, cowards
the
corner. We had
shield,
those things,
the
but for the most part, we used the
it
entire
was
map, right?
more gun
Right.
skill. It was
Yeah,
also more gun skill. Like that.
yeah,
This game, like if you can move and pop armor kits quick enough,
yeah,
you're fine.
Right.
yeah.
That's
So
you definitely fuck off some controllers.
yeah, yeah. You can definitely end up breaking some controllers, man. Well, we talked about some of the things that we kind of miss, the feeling and everything. What do
Bank
you guys?
headquarters.
We talked a lot about the DZ, but what about PVE? What do you guys miss the most about Division One's PVE versus PVE in Division
honestly
Two?
the whatchamacallit, the fucking you have like Lost Signal, Dragon's Nest,
The
the
incursions,
incursions.
the incursions.
Yeah,
But you picked
those
up,
were.
but you picked up raids though. So raids
Yeah,
was,
but there's
was,
only
was like
two.
mini incursions.
I
No,
mean,
what I'm
incursions
saying
were
is,
there.
it's like more of a, how can I say it? Like, okay, yeah, you could do those. Those were cool. But if we had a raid, we probably
Where we
wouldn't be
going?
in those less.
Bank headquarters or
You feel me?
What I feel like is they should include it both, right? So they should have legendary, then above that is incursion, and then above that is raids, right? So that's what it should have been. I feel like the difficulty has been missed. I feel like Stolen Signal is probably tougher than both the raids. It was, to me, it was tougher to get through those 15 levels initially. Oh my god, I'm about to die. By this guy with the golden bullet. But initially, it was tougher to get through the. You might want to start shooting. It was tougher to get through those type of things, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the 15 rounds of Falcon lost before they put in, the checkpoint, right?
Hmm.
So that one makes
Oh,
sense,
and
right?
the fact that it was only 4 people instead of 8. I thought
Yeah.
that
So
was.
I feel like if they would have included
It was more.
incursions, if they would have made the manhunt last mission an incursion, right? That, I think that would have been perfect each season. Like what's gonna be the new incursion dropping out? All right, that would have been a new incursion that come out. That would have been perfect for people, right? So you wondering what's gonna be the mechanic to beat this boss, like Lucky, right? Like what I imagine if when Lucky dropped, he always had, you had to do a mechanic to get rid of his defender drone or something, right? And the more he had it out, he had more luck, right? Like unless you jammed him to lower his luck to block bullets. You see what I'm saying? Like some type of mechanic like that. Make sense? To make the incursion like, yo, that was a crazy fight. You know what I'm saying?
where we had
And
red.
so we have no memorable moments. It's just we walking through the game on whatever. Let's go do bank headquarters. And so we have no memorable moments. You see what I'm saying? Like I remember missing work just to beat Falcon loss. Make sense? Like calling my boss because he had the game too, and I'm like, bro, look, I'm on round 15. I'm gonna be late. He like, yo, let me know if you beat it. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember talking to my boss. Shout out to Grant. Sometimes he come through the channel, but I remember he used to be like, "What we gonna do?" You know what I'm saying? When you coming into work? I'm like, "Bro, I'm on round 15, bro." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I got to put this last C4 in here, and then and the flawless for the clown mess. You know, to me, the not to say the flaw. I mean, at this point in the game, obviously, the flawless for both raids is easy. It's not easy to everybody, right? I feel like raids are hard in the first.
Iron Horse.
Well, we can get that for you, man. So, but in like the first 2 weeks of the raid was like the hardest, and after that, it was just about finding a group. You see what I'm saying? When you realize like what's what, you don't have no memorable moments outside of what's memorable with your homies for this type of stuff, right? But that's
and
one
the
thing I miss.
cosmetics in Division 1 were so much better.
Okay.
Yes, so much better.
I know that's like a very minor thing, but
I tell you what I miss. I miss the interactivity of the actual safe house, or what did we have on the Division 1 where we had to upgrade
build up the base of operations.
Base of operations, yeah. Okay. I miss how every part of that was interactive, and like it meant like you could do something with it once you unlocked it.
Okay.
Like here in this, you unlock it and you go to it and you can't do anything with it. It just does an upgrade that you can't really like mess with. It's just like a automatically added kind of thing in a sense.
It's a place to eat upstairs and nothing for you to do to eat. You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. It's like a restaurant upstairs, but you collect food and then you have all this unnecessary food, which you should be able to donate it to that. You know what I'm saying?
Or the trinkets we collected, right? During this. You like, okay, so you just got to sell it. I used to think we had to keep it. And to this day, I still ain't selling none of my trinkets thinking they going to do something with it.
Bro, you probably got like $1 million.
So, yeah, just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's to the point I can't even pick up. You know, when you had to look for that one mission, you had to look for a kid's shoe in a project.
You would hit a backpack out there, and then you might get a jacket out of that backpack, a rare jacket or a rare hat. You know?
Yeah.
It was just like so many different interactions that you had options, but you don't have options.
And there was definitely way more cosmetics in that game.
But
I like how they did the patches and the masks.
As soon as they say D3 is coming, I will put my money down and pre-order that motherfucker.
That was. I'm glad you said that. That transitions to my next question. Do you guys feel like you're gonna transition to Division 3? Because they said Division 3 coming out first quarter 2023. You there or not?
I'm already paying for it.
To be honest with you, I don't even know if I'll be here, if that makes sense.
Are you would you be, or you think you're gonna be buying the game? Is what I'm saying. At some point.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I buy
if the people that I normally play with, if they says it's a decent game, then.
So let me ask you a real question, right? Division 1, what do you feel kept the game alive? PvE or PvP?
Definitely PvP.
PvP for sure.
It's PvP for me also. Now, what do you feel like is for Division 2?
2 is the camaraderie to me.
Yeah, it's the people.
The relationships that I build with the people. That's why I raid so much, because at least I'll be able to raid with 8 people, 7 other people.
But would you say it's safe to say that
as far as the games
primarily PvE keeps Division 2 alive? Because I think that's a hard thing from PvP players, even like myself, to accept. That
it's to each his own, bro, because it's what tickles your fancy. You know what I'm saying? Some people are PvP people, and then some people are PvE, and then you have sweaty PvE people, and you got sweaty PvE people. You know what I'm saying? But each realm needs the other. You know what I'm saying? They need us to get the exotic, and we need them to get the Dark Zone exclusive.
Get the bag.
You see what I'm
What's
saying?
up, Cal? What's Cal? Cal said, yeah, right. PvP keeps this game alive. Only 2 or 3 people play raids. No,
No,
no.
negative.
Cal, I have over
We got about
2K. I got
2,200
over,
people.
yeah, 2,200 people just in my Discord that say otherwise. Like when I get on every day and I scroll through my friends list, it's PvP kept Division 1 alive. It's not keeping Division 2 alive. We're all the PvP guys now. I'm here, right? But I can't even find nobody to play with. It's the raids. You know what I'm saying? You all the PvP clans have joined together. What's up, Soap? No, because if they don't meet my PvP clan, you guys wouldn't have had lasted nearly as long as I did in the division. End game content is PvP. Tell them to leave Boomer alone and come fight conflict. But you can't get them to come to the DZ because they don't have to. They don't have to, man. That's my main thing. They don't have to. They getting ready to make it easier, right?
Thank you.
To get the stuff that you want. We can go farm General Anderson right now and get every exotic. Every single one. All you need is one, man. That's it. Like in the raids, literally is keeping this game alive. All the PvP clans, right, are literally joining together. People that I knew that damn near hated each other, right, are playing together. Look, I just got an exotic just now, just dropped from a random person. You know what I'm saying? Like we literally like. He said, "Yeah, try to find the adrenaline rush." Nobody cares about an extra second. For that, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about it. The extra second, not
Also,
even you.
Name
Even
caches are a thing.
so. Now imagine, right? Imagine if the vigilance, right? The perfect vigilance didn't have a cooldown. Everybody be in the DZ farming that.
Yeah,
Vigilance with no cooldown. Perfect vigilance with no cooldown. Nobody cares about one more second, Cap. Nobody. Nobody cares about it. When I joined up in PvP, many people there's.
I've only had 2, and they both were trash.
I was lucky enough to get that.
Yeah, it's really no in between, man. I get what you're saying, but when you think about it, right? When you think about the game, right? When we see each other in the DZ, right? We gonna see each other. I could get off the game 9 times out of 10 if we in the same area code or something like that, or like the same area, east, west, or whatever. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? 1 second means a lot to people like speedrunners and hardcore PvP guys. It don't mean nothing to the casual PvP guy. It don't mean a single thing. 1 more second of not being shot? What? Now, if it was like, hey, at all times. If you buffed it to where at all times, everybody be there. Everybody need perfect vigilance. What? A perfect adrenaline rush? I could just make one of those. Or what you can do, they even have workarounds. You can get it from name caches.
Or
harder to get.
Selling it.
Or yeah. What if Morozova is selling it? Now the DZ is useless. People don't need to go in there. They don't make a need to go into the DZ.
Yeah, the reward for going in the DZ.
If it was 30% damage with the same cooldown, etc. Yeah, like there's ways you can buff it to where it's like, yo, we got to get in the DZ. I've been trying to get this for the longest. You know what I'm saying? But literally, we can. You can live without it. It's like I can live without it. I don't need the perfect vigilance backpack. I may get it from a field proficiency cache. I got a gift. I have 2 gifts, right, that I kept. One of them I got from a field proficiency cache. Let that sink in though. So imagine if I didn't PvP. What I need it for? I don't need it. I could just use the regular one. PvE is what's keeping this game like alive right now. Because I'm running into everybody I go into DZ with. I'm running into people that was enemies or best friends tomorrow. That were like hardcore competitive. against each other are playing together. So the best only join the best, which creates a bigger skill gap between those trying to learn and get better. And then those that give up easier,
if you can't beat them,
they usually can't beat them, join them. Right? They just like, all right, screw it. There's people in some of these PvP quote clans, right? They used to want to compete against each other, but then when their friends stopped playing, it became completely uninteresting. Their friends stopped playing. They're like, all right, well, I might as well join Zen. I might as well join. Well, Zen don't exist no more. I might as well join Levels, PGM. You know, clans like that, right? Like I might as well join. Tell them to buy a Cronus. Man, listen, and that's another thing. When the skill gap gets too far, everyone is cheating all of a sudden. If you get outworked, people are unwilling to go extra hard in this game to learn how to play, right? And if they get completely outclassed, you know what they say? He had a Cronus. Meanwhile, that person ain't doing nothing but just shooting. And then you can tell. You know? Cronus exists, but not everybody's hitting Cronus, bro. I swear to God. Now, if you go back to D1, man, I'm trying to look at it. I just got a second exotic. Just farming out here. Just shooting. Just not farming, just doing the golden bullet. Just for the pod. What I need to go on the DZ for? They make it so there's no reason to go. When in D1, you might get the best loot you ever had in the DZ. All the best loot should be in the DZ, in my opinion. To give it an instant.
Well, out there just chilling, bro.
Say again.
So Mo's out there just chilling, and the three of us are in here mob deep.
Oh yeah. Well, I can personally tell you Cronus is a thing. Like I said, yeah, I know. I understand some people have Cronus. I understand that. I know some people have Cronus. I fought against it before. Come on, Cal, you know me. I've been in the trenches, man. To me, if you ain't been PvPing, if you wasn't PvPing in D1 against, if you wasn't PvPing against Reliant, Oni, KSA, like in the trenches every day in D1, you don't know what competition was. Them people will strafe your controller, bro. You will break your own controller trying to keep up. You wasn't with those people that'll land headshots all day, just all day. You know what I'm saying? So to me, this all of this, I'm good in D2 stuff is nothing. Oh, Mo, you getting this? Where you at, Mo?
Shit, over here trying to get to you.
Oh God, I got a dip.
Johnny Pie.
I got a dip. You know what I'm saying? It's just not enough engagement, not enough people in the DZ. You got 12 people, so you got room for 3 teams. To me, in D1, if you was in a DZ, you was considered food, right? Like, I want more food. That's what I want. Like, it's more fun to me fighting 20 people than it was fighting 8 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I miss fighting whole servers. And
yeah, whole servers of people.
I literally meet 16, 17 people. And me and the group that I played with, we would have run through servers.
Everyone wearing the same thing in D1. At least here you see like 10 different. I disagree, man.
No, you don't.
I disagree.
The same 4 builds every day.
Now, don't get me wrong. Meta is meta, right? Now, don't get me wrong, right? D1 had a meta, right? You know what I'm saying? D1 had a meta, and it was set, right? Like, we knew what it was. Some of us played off of it. Some of us played on it, right? Like, you know, you had your striker, you had your pred, you know, classified or whatever the case, your final measure, your team makeups, right? And then you even had that in D2. You had that in D2
Build
right now.
Build synergy was way more of a thing.
Build synergy was a thing. You wouldn't run into 4 groups of striker. Nah, yo, get me my final measure, bro. I need final measure. They're gonna nade spam in. I need a healer. We started ignoring Reclaimer towards the end for Tactician Healer. Am I wrong or right?
Tactician Healer can bring a banger pulse too.
Yeah, crazy pulse, and you get the revive heal, right? Which one was it called? Cal, you probably remember. I forget what it's called. The defib. You get the defib, pop it, pah, your guy right back up. Those are called game-changing plays, right? In D2, we have no game-changing plays with a set meta. That's it.
No game changing.
No, nothing.
Skills,
everything is just I'm gonna run this.
Bomb.
You have a skill build. You have a skill build on your team, a shrapnel on your team, or it's just all meta groups. People not running different builds like outside the meta like myself, bro. Yep, we needed game changers. There's no game changing stuff in D2, which is why these metas could sit around. If they did something simple, right? Let me take something simple from y'all, right, and just give it to you, right? If you take the grenades, right? Look how long it take me to wind up this grenade and throw it, right? In D1, you remember you could strafe around and then toss that, boom, and I would have been done that in half the time.
And the fact that the grenades were locked behind specialist stations is stupid.
Yeah, the grenade you should be able to use every grenade that you want to use on every specialization. Things should be slightly faster. You know, you need those team synergies. That's what D1 had. That's where you get the having different builds, right? Like you get your metas and all of this stuff, but you're gonna have team synergy. That's what you have in D1. It's hard to create that in D2. You know, like when I create the builds, like the support build, the future initiative, right? You said, yeah, facts. The nades were actually useful. Not even NPCs had a chance. Yeah, nades were actually useful. If I wanted a shock nade, oh yeah, I could rock the shock nade. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what that was. Sanchez, you good? Or you took a break? Yeah. All right, so shock nade to give you what you need. You know what I'm saying? Give you what to hold the team down. Shock is the new foam, right? But only you don't have access to foam so easily. You got to use the chem launcher, so that means you got to put up your gun. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no turret for it. Those type of things. Certain things should have been put in the game to make things like skill builds useful. What has saved PvP from D2 will be the drop in graphic quality, hold more people in the server. Battle Royale, if you would have put survival in the game, that would have been it, bro. Survival in the game, everybody would come back to. If you put survival, they'd be like, hey, we got a DLC. It's $5 for survival coming out tomorrow. Who you think coming back to the game? You'll have WIDs back in the game, right? All your major content creators that used to be on the game, you have WIDs back in the game, Jasamian consistently back in the game, nothing but skills, Buzz Lightyear. All of these people would come all the way back to the game and not play the game casually. They'd be like, oh, yeah, we always wanted survival. Then you work on PvP, like the PvP aspect of the game. My stick drift is crazy. Yeah, everyone would come back just simply for that. They'd be like, oh, now you listening to us now for real, right? Like, and I feel like the separation of wanting to appease PvE players and appease PvP players, and is instead of just being like, hey, this is what it is, you got to live with it. Because in D1 we had to live with it. You know what I'm saying? If a gear set wasn't good in PvE, it just wasn't good in PvE. But if it was good in PvP, you'd be like, oh, well, that's mainly PvP then. Right? They took stuff and broke it into pieces, right? I wish they would give me Lone Star, but they took Lone Star, gave me Umbra, right? But I got to do things like combine Umbra with Measure to get a version of Lone Star that I'm used to. Make sense? People not seeing what the game like really is, and the potential of like what it could be. In my opinion, we all got a love for this game, and it's just not being considered. You know what I'm saying? This is not being considered properly. I think they really want to go a different direction. The way we rag on the developers about certain things, I think they got ahead of themselves. Like, hey, or Umbra, you shoot all your chems insanely fast. with the invisible hand. Yeah, because you got to put everything together, right? Like you just shooting chems. See, but you see, you pointing out stuff that some people don't even know, right? Like it's certain things that I know about in the game that I ain't even put out. Like I don't even put out. Don't even say it. Because what people gonna say is, hey man, listen, my 2-piece Walker Harris. Listen, let me tell you something. Let me say one more thing, right? This right here, Fox Prayers, was the worst thing you could add. It was a start of the worst thing you could add in the game. These, well, I got contractors in here somewhere. These, when they thought they was meta, was part of it. When they gave us the Picara's holster, I'm happy they didn't make it where you could roll a red, because nobody will run anything else but the Picara's holster. Picara's holster was about to be Fox Prayer knee pads. It basically is on any major DPS build. Tell me I'm wrong. There's no way. I'm not wrong. And it's Picara's holster is almost best in slot now. I'm so happy they didn't allow you to roll a red. Especially for PvP. It should be for PvE too. It should be for PvE too. If it was a double red, you would be able to run. It would be for PvE also. No exceptions. People would be like, "Hey man, you got to have a Picara's holster on and the Fox Prayers."
I mean, I'm running.
Why would you run anything else? We create these meta things that don't need to exist, right? Like you could create something good without creating best in slot. I got it on most of my meta builds. Exactly. Everybody runs Fox Prayers with everything. Because you almost have to. Just to compete. Like why would you run anything else? You look dumb. Damn, this stick drift is crazy. I keep snapping to the left. Oh my god, this is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Earlier, chat, I asked, who were some of your first content creators that you watched for Division overall, right? Mine was like Mr. Meme, Jasamian, Wids, Marco Style. I want y'all to put in the chat, like, what were some of y'all first content creators? And then see if we all come up with the same ones. Make sure y'all drop a like on the stream, man. So we was talking about build diversity also, right? Do you believe before they switched the way things were, where you had, what is that sound? Oh, before you had, do you believe build diversity was more in the early version of the game or the later version of the game?
And which one?
Oh, Robincito? I never heard of him. I never heard of him. Was he like a big time or a smaller streamer? I think Wiz was the first one I saw after searching the game on YouTube after I got into playing. Yeah. Wiz is he's on Twitch right now streaming his old Division 1 videos. You just let them run on rerun right now, like the survival and all that other stuff.
Yeah, no, his Division 1 videos were great.
Oh, what's old buddy name? Red Dan 77.
Yeah, they used to Dan PH 77 used to chase like butter. Y'all go upstairs, y'all, so we can just kill him at the door, man. We need so we can just kill him at the door so we don't die here again. He got like 7K now, but he used to look. Yeah. I need to check him out sometime, man. So I've never heard of him before. I follow most creators. What I've noticed is some of the OGs from D1 are going to Xbox to play Division 1 because maybe not as many lag switchers. I guess on Xbox. Cal, I think you play on Xbox, right? Is lag switchers on Xbox too, or what? Because it's unplayable for me. I refuse to go back to Division 1. Like I just refuse. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Nah, Xbox is meta lane. Oh, really? I just seen Gourmet J posting stuff. You know, they've been saying it's easier over there. Is that true? No disrespect to Xbox players. Oh, y'all both now. I'm gonna try to push over there.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Shoot in the room. Shoot in the room. Shoot in the room. Shoot in the room. Oh, I thought I was getting more up. What the hell? It just stopped.
Just ran out.
It just stopped though.
Well, it was an 8. Came over.
Well, there's 2 dogs out here. Okay. So who y'all think are some of the newest and best information people? I always laugh at Xbox players and think they're better. I mean, we always gonna have that war, right? Xbox versus PlayStation always do. They do a lot of comps over there. Yeah, because Sony players use cheese and they will criticize you for wearing anything else. Okay. I'm reading chat. Y'all back it up, whatever. Give me up, man.
Shit, I am trying to.
You like that heal, Sanchez?
75% complete.
Damn, me on my back, though. Damn.
Agent deceased.
Yeah. They criticize you for wearing anything off meta, so you can't wear nothing. I mean, I remember. What do y'all think about as far as like, was the game better previously when we had talents on every piece of gear, or now?
That was a bit much. It was a thing.
You think it was too hard for people to understand?
Fucking
Or what?
dogs.
Yeah, I know it's hard for a lot of people to understand.
Then we double stack,
But-
and they were stacking
Yeah.
talent too.
Yeah, it was a lot to consider. It was a lot to consider. It was overwhelming for a lot of people.
Download complete. Well done.
All right,
Now finish securing the building.
that's oh shit.
That was a bit rough.
Yeah, that was a bit rough, but like as far as the Division 2, was it better previously with all the talents on every piece, or was it overwhelming? And you like the new style better? Now back when then it was better, more build diversity. Imagine the type of mechanics
Hold on.
with targeted
Did
loot.
I just get the
Yeah.
backpack that I spent 2.5 months looking for? I did. Oh my. 2 of them.
You're talking about the 6 talent days. Are those days better, or is now better? I feel like the 6 talent days did have more build diversity, but it created farming problems, right? It increased farming problems. Me personally, I didn't have that issue. Oh, here's another hot take for you, right? Especially since I got a couple PvP players in the chat, right? PvP players are the best PvE players. Y'all more PvE bots than PvE bots. I dare you tell me I'm lying. I'll tell you why I'm right? When expertise came out, all the PvP players had expertise 21st. Not the PvE players, the PvP players. So PvP players are in actuality some of the best PvE players, but they don't want to admit it.
That's a factual statement.
That's a fact. That is, you cannot tell me I'm lying either. So when they be like, y'all don't do nothing but the raids and da-da-da-da-da, PvP players were some of the first people with the Eagle Bear. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I dare you. I dare you tell me I'm lying.
They were destroying.
Tell me I'm lying, bro. Like, there's no way, dog. That's an opinionated statement? Nah, that is a fact. When I went to DZ, first people I seen with the Eagle Bearer were PvP players. I don't care if you, unless you paid for it, which most people I know didn't pay for the gun. Most of the Eagle Bearers, when it was OP, too much for the people to process. Most of the PvP players had the Eagle Bearer first. Expertise came out, PvP players were Expertise 21st. So y'all the best farmers. I'm a PvP player. I'm one of the best farmers. I play the whole game. Now, how they function, right, as a solely PvE player, right, is different, right? But they will grind day and night just to get what they need to get. It's because the transition from D1 to D2 were the vets from D1 who were used to PvP. But that still don't change the fact that they farm the best. They farm fast, the most efficient. Tell me at least the most efficient. Cause so you a PvE player. Did you get Expertise 20 yet? And if you did, how long it took? Because in the first week, I know people that was already Expertise 20. Okay, so they will farm day and night. You know why? Here's the reason why, right? Because it's a competitive setting. This is why when you have a competitive setting, right? Which is what PvP is. You create some of the best farmers. Oh yeah, you didn't tell me to make new characters ASAP, yeah. Cause I didn't even want to do all that extra shit. I was just trying to play. Here's another hot take for you, bro. Like, so PvE is more toxic than PvP. Facts. People will be surprised by that. Actual statement. Like, facts. Yes, Soap. You see? Soap, no. PvE players are more toxic than PvP players. You know why? Because in the dark zone, you can get trash talk, right? But when you get off the game, that's it. You know, you might catch yourself on a YouTube video or whatever the case. Nah, so PvE is more toxic than PvP. Because when PvE people get mad at you, what they call it? Excommunicate you from the community. They make it their business to know your life and post it everywhere. Hey, this person didn't do good in the raid. He's trash. So they tell Bob, who's also a good raider, that he's trash. And then Bob don't want to take Jimmy no more through the raid. So Jimmy trying to find people that'll let him raid, right? That'll let him play the game. But nobody wants to play with Jimmy because they don't like how Jimmy sound or how Jimmy play. They will expose you in 16 different Discords before the night is over. Tell me I'm lying, bro.
We'll
screenshot your entire conversation and let it be known to 16 Discords, 2 Facebook groups, and post you on Instagram before the night's over with.
Takashi Soap, man.
That's real though. PvE players are way more toxic, bro, than PvP players. Yeah, respectfully though. Respectfully.
I mean, look at Mo. Mo's pretty toxic.
if you toxic in PvP, people gonna still play with you. You know, it's whatever. Unless you're just a flat out racist or something. That's not accepted nowhere for the most part, right? Some people accept it for some reason. Oh yeah, they'll just say whatever, right? Like they can make up something about you in PvE and people believe it. But somebody could call me an N-word, I can get off the game, right? They call me the N-word in DZ, I can get off the game. I could cook them, right? Get off the game, not even worry about it until the next time I see him in the DZ. That person called me the N-word and his friends are also racist. And I find out that their friends are in similar groups that I'm in. I can't play with none of them people. But raids and PvP do the same thing. It's competitive. For some reason, it's competitive. The reason is because people tie they true personality and who they are as a person into the division. I think this is the case mostly with division, though, versus other games. They want to be known as a person of great of great anything in the game. To them, who they are, this agent right here, that's me. This real red right here, this is me. I'm really like this in real life. If a Chinese player miss a boomer, and no raid group gonna start calling him racist names. So what happened when they posted? So what happened when they posted that 30-man Chinese raid? What happened? Oh yeah, but the fallback word for anybody that's toxic is the N word, right? Or something racist, right? It just is what that is. Like that's what they're gonna do. That's their fallback. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the after effect, you get called the N word, right? In the DZ, which happens, right? Listen, it ain't just in any server, right? Like I go into Australian servers and get called the N-word all the time. I go into Spanish servers, get called the N-word. It don't even matter. Like they don't. People don't care, especially when they ain't got to see you in real life. But it stays there though. When I get out the game, that's it. Like it stays in there. I might remember it, but at the very least, at least I know he ain't got 20 more friends that can keep me out the DZ. Those racist people got hundreds of friends that believe, oh no, he's not racist. We just won't play with him if you believe you're racist. Now you can't get in the raids. Yeah, you're gonna remember the name, of course. You're gonna remember the name. I mean, I got a few names that I could point out too. Like,
Favorite.
No, don't do that. Yeah, we about to go over there too. Let me deconstruct my stuff. And while we on the point of toxicity, right? Like, what do you think about the content creators now, right? What do you think about the content creators now that are live now in the game? Like, what do you think about them? Do you think they toxic? Do you think they informative? Do you think they beef too much? What are you guys like? Honest opinion. You got to use no names, but like, what do you think of the content creators that exist now?
Some of them are super fucking toxic.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you think, Sanchez?
That's definitely toxic.
Mo says so. Disco is definitely toxic. Cut it out. Cut it out.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah, some of these content creators are real toxic, especially some of these ones that are, going around charging money for carries through, legendary missions and carries through the raid and getting certain items.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You don't think there's nothing wrong with that, Mo? Why?
No, let me tell you why. Because everybody has a vice. You know what I'm saying? Some people do dope. Some people drink alcohol. You know, some people buy women. So that's your choice. It's a choice. They're not making you charge them. It's a choice. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think content creators should push that? Should push it though? Because right now the Dr. Home is $80 right now. If you want the Dr. Home,
listen,
$80.
The stuff that Patrick,
I don't think they should
stuff
push
that Patrick, what's his name? Patrick Wolf. I said Patrick Holmes. Patrick Wolf.
Yeah, Patrick Wolf. Yeah, shout out to Patrick Wolf.
Patrick Wolf. Okay, the stuff that Patrick Wolf was doing was a bit much, but he must have had something dealing with the back end. Feel me? So to where it was beneficial to him to do said thing. You know what I'm saying? So, example, we teach. Some people carry. They look at it as, and let's get into that too, side hustle on a build, right? If I ask you to come up with something simple as a simple basic DPS build, what is the issue with that as to just getting your regular 7 to bring somebody in and walking them through? What is the experience going to be for that person? They're crushed and doomed throughout the rest of the industry. Community, rather, being that they just think that it's okay. You see what I'm saying? But a person who prepared, you'll take time with that person. You feel me? You outrun with that person. But if somebody wants to charge, it's their choice. Is it fucked up in some people's eyes? Yes, we knew. Remember, Sticks paid
$250 for $250 for his Eagle Bearer.
But
I would never do
it's being, divvied out to the squad. You see what I'm saying? You have to divvy it out to the squad because they're using 7 people. You understand what I'm saying? They're using 7 other people. So you have to make it lucrative. So of course that's where the price comes in. If I'm making sense. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it's crazy for you to fall into that.
But some people like to pay for what they want. They don't want to do the hustle. They want to pay, they want instant.
All right, so let me ask you a question, right? Are y'all familiar with WoW? No, Sanchez favorite? Y'all familiar with WoW?
Not a lot.
You familiar with Final Fantasy 14? Just any MMORPG, any RPG in
Yes. Yes.
All right, so they do the same things in those games. What you think is the difference between them charging for Eagle Bearer and people charging for a raid clear or mounts in those games? Like, why is it so looked down upon? It's looked down upon crazy in our community, right? Why is it so looked down upon?
Well,
in here versus over there, when this game is actually RPG.
In some of those games that the actual game and developers promote that kind of thing and actually have a facet for that to be done in. They have online markets and where people that get things through raids and through certain dungeon runs can put up a rare item that they might have 2 or 3 of for sale in a shop for a certain amount of in-game currency that you could either earn or buy through packs through the PlayStation Store.
Okay, so what if people in Division, right, charge premium credits versus real money?
Division credits,
the premium credits you use to buy. The blue ones, the blue ones, or whatever they are.
Here's the thing about the premium credits: you get nothing for them.
Yeah. Okay.
Once you have
but what if the economy was and you can buy, like they had loads of exotics, like you could change your character to look like Freddy Krueger or whatever the case, right? Like they just had a load of exotics, right? And people would run raids for people for those things. Would you be more acceptable to them doing it for premium credits versus real money?
But now,
but you got to use real money. You got to use real money. No, I'm just saying the store. If it was an economy for it, there's no economy for it because not enough loot, not enough stuff in those stores. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean by the economy. You got to have a supply and demand. There ain't no supply for nothing in those store in the game, right?
Nah, I don't want a pink jogging suit.
Yeah, I didn't. I bought the yellow one, but I ain't about to pick one. But that's neither here nor there. But what
do some shit like that?
Yeah, because I just had a little bit extra money in the account. But what? But what would it be better if you guys, if they said, hey, we don't want $250, we want $250 worth of premium credits? Because even in those games, right, they charge like things like wild coins, right, and get money for that, like actual money for that, and trade that off for real money. You can't trade the premium credits in this game for
well,
to
you still have
somebody.
people working around that with like just buying it, rather than doing the credits, getting around that by buying them a PlayStation card or something like that.
Okay.
You're still gonna have some type of way to
But
probably
once
get around
again,
it.
the money is your money. In society that we live in now, some people don't want to earn it. They rather just like
gratification.
Say bees. Soon as the apparel event, bees and a couple of people, $30 motor. They didn't give a damn if it's 29 cashes. Fuck it, $29 it is. $29 it is. They finished with.
Well, they would rather pay money to get the instant gratification.
Yeah,
Then grind for it.
Have the time.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. The last few times, I've only done that because I get there towards the end and I don't have time to actually get through and do it. So I just
you personally don't have time. You see what I'm saying?
You're saving.
Yeah, you're a military guy, but that's what I mean by the casual player, like, right? So the casual player would rather pay than actually have. Look at this.
And another thing, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
I'm tired of people saying like making excuses for a person who just started and a person who can grind. It has nothing to do. Both those things have nothing to do with one another. You see what I'm saying? It's not my fault you're not grinding.
Yeah.
I can help you grind, or I can help you get there. But it shouldn't be. It should be a perk for a person that has longevity and plays a lot, as to say a new person who's just coming in.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Which is why I didn't mind that people that had shade level over 10,000 can instantly get to
expertise 20,
expertise
like,
20
2 characters, because they
put in the time to grind this game for no reason. They was literally playing the game for no reason, supporting this
and
game.
It was a harder hustle then, bro. Press X was nothing compared to what the fuck you doing now.
Yeah. Because they wasn't in the DZ. Can we talk about the raid exotics and them needing to stay locked behind the raid? Yes. Okay, this is where I'm going with the economy, right? Raid exotics should never come to the DZ. They should never come to the open world because you kill that portion of the game. If you put it in the DZ, no one would raid.
And it just be
simple
to
as
steal
that.
it from somebody.
They'll just try to steal it from somebody. And then you know what the PvP player is going to do? They're going to try to steal it from you, and they ain't going to need it. And that's all that's going to happen. Or what you're going to have, because what people don't think about, right? What's up, man? So, or what you're going to have, right, is people get together, lock down a server, lock down a full server, and farm it. Farm for it. What y'all think? I got to accept the phone call real quick. What y'all think?
That makes sense. I'm coming to get you, dog. Hold on. Just kind of rough over there.
What you think? What you think, Sanchez, about that?
Yeah, I think it would be detrimental to the game, and it would hurt it way more than what they ever think would help it. And I don't know if they're thinking of doing it just to try to boost the Dark Zone, because
they want to boost the Dark Zone, then they need to remove shrapnel trash from PvP. They need to remove the proficiency from PvP.
But see, that's the thing. The game was designed. It was designed to go in there, use whatever. You can't say don't let this be in there. That's a part of the game. That's what they brought it in there.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but then it also becomes, so you got people that only want to play PvP and they don't. I mean, yeah, they'll grind and get the gear or get the gear and whatever to do PvP, but to do PvP, you have to grind an additional 120 hours just to even have a chance to do anything, and it's not. It turns a lot of people away.
If somebody whoop your ass, right? It's up to you to figure out the counter to getting your ass whooped. What happens is we get complacent with wanting to do the same. Everyone's the same. The DZ is a pair of Michael Jordans. Am I right? Everybody wants to wear. See what I'm saying? What fun is that when you look down and a motherfucker got the same shoe on their feet as you do? You know, that's what the game has came to, right? You know, it's there. You know, because nobody wants to take the time and figure out and counter. You either gonna not have hazard protection. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the same thing with inspect. They inspect you. Oh, he has this on. Now they go. If you kill somebody 2 times, favorite, they gonna clip your bill and then they gonna go farm. You know, or you have some success in the DZ, you get on a run, they gonna clip your bill. But before then, they had to figure it out. Do some homework.
Just reached the lake house. Work fast. You got trouble headed your way.
But why? Like, I don't know who came up with the idea.
Skills shouldn't be as broken. Skills shouldn't be as broken as they are. That's really.
Yeah, they need a balancing situation, right? Because DZ, you need to take the time to learn it. But in other PvP games, you can kill without a learning curve. That's not true. That's not true. Everybody can't just hop on COD and just automatically know how to win. You're gonna get washed. You know, like that's not true.
Getting shot through a box. All right, I'll take it.
I don't think the learning curve is too hard. I think people don't feel the need to have to do it anymore. They don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Damn it. That's the player side issue though, Red. Not a build knowing. Okay, so then say they need to learn how to build in order to help them out. But that's because this game is an RPG. Make sense? Like, people forget that side of this game. This game is an RPG. If I got a trash build in Final Fantasy, I ain't getting through nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter what it is. Like, if I got a trash build in WoW and I don't have the best in slot, I ain't getting through nothing. People won't even play with you in those games. Meanwhile, you get yelled at for the same thing. You know, for not having a proper build for the content you want to play. Jesus Christ. We got surrounded. We need to back it up, though.
Really, if you just kill this heavy, you'll be alright.
Oh.
Agent down.
Oh, shit is... What? Okay. You gotta die first, and then you gotta die.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
There's one more kid. To your right, Sanchez, to your right. But they should never put them raid exotics anywhere else but the raid. I think they need to have
after a certain time.
No, never. Because you're gonna kill your game.
Okay, the raid's been out for what, 2 years? So the chest piece in the backpack, of course, it's old.
Yeah, the chest piece in the backpack, yeah, definitely, because it was this gear.
I ain't saying the weapons. I'm saying the chest piece, backpack.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that because the raid been out for mad long. So, you know, even though it took a percentage of the, you know, the people want to go in there to get those pieces, it's like after a while, yeah. But the gun, no.
Yeah, the gun need to stay
in open world. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the gun need to stay where it is.
It takes away the luster.
What's only owed to vet players? So you think newer? You think only newer players believe that they should? I think people that can't complete the raid want to bypass the raid altogether to acquire these guns. Oh, shit. Yo, my. Okay. Raid loot.
I think raid loot should be better too.
Now I do agree if you beat the raid 10 times and you still didn't get it to drop, it should be a guaranteed drop on your 10th time.
Yeah, that's one thing that
At
like
this point.
Destiny has done. So
that's going
there's
against what you're
like,
saying, though.
No, it's not. I mean, because you actually completing the content. So because the raid's been out so long, like, all right, we're gonna guarantee that if you beat it 10 times and you don't get it, then you actually get it. Because you're not bypassing the content.
But the barter comes in where that's a part of getting help, and that's a part of you meeting somebody and you know, creating that camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? That I met this dude grinding to get this done.
Yeah.
Now, the options of it, yeah, it's a bit much. Like, you know, I know some people
With 100 plus clears and before they got it.
Yeah, it's fucked up, but it's just the RNG of the game.
Well, I think I think you and Mo agree on that situation because the raid is more of your lifeblood to this game. Make sense? Versus somebody like me that play the whole game, because I don't want to be stuck playing the raid only. But then again, I don't want it to be easy for nobody neither, because it shouldn't be.
If you shit on a gun, what dope dude that you know say his crack is bad?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's only a few people that I know that do that for some reason.
But you'll say you're taking away your customer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you say that. So, in the essence of what we do, then that's a part of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing as if I need to go to DZ. I gotta call you. Hey, bro, I need to go to DZ. I need to grind and get some shit. Say less. Let's go in there. Let's get busy. Now, there's no other reason for me to go in there because that's not my thing. You know, I don't enjoy it the way I used to. But
Shut
may
up,
not
man.
necessarily do the raid.
Okay.
And it's like
So you believe I mean, Soap believes that person may come to love the raid if they have to. You think they'll come to love the raid if they had to do it 140 times and then don't get it?
Maybe 10 of those times might change your vision. You know, because that has happened.
So what do you think it's a number that could be a guaranteed number? Now, I'm asking Soak and Mo, right? Like, is there a number that if you completed the raid enough times, there should be a number when you're guaranteed to drop?
Nah.
One time.
In that case, do Kenley College.
Ain't no 140 times. Me and Mo know somebody that completed it 140 times before he finally got it. But somebody gave it to him.
No, but they want to Kenley College. Then go to Kenley College.
It took me 100 raids to pull my own.
Yeah, it took Favorite said it took him 100 raids just to pull his own one time.
But when he got with us,
I mean, yeah, someone gave it to him, but he didn't get
his
one.
Chances was better. So he had better opportunity because it was set up better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't a struggle.
So there's no number that y'all can see that'll be like, all right, let's, instead of doing that, let's guarantee
so
them.
I think
That person must be an asshole if raids 140 times and nobody shared
You
with
want
him.
a participation trophy. That's what you asked him. You know what I'm saying? You here, you get a trophy. You get a trophy.
Like,
You get a trophy.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys have played Destiny at all, but
I played it a little bit.
now. What the fuck? Where's my mask? Oh, it's right here. Tripping. So now, like one of the best exotics in the game, they have made it to where after you do 50 clears of the raid, and a clear, mind you, is just doing the final boss. It doesn't matter if you do the whole raid. If you just do the final boss 50 times, you are guaranteed that exotic. But it's a raid exclusive exotic. So if they did that that would be okay, but it needs to be a reasonable number. It doesn't need to be like 10, because then somebody could just checkpoint farm, right?
Is it
They
just
have
like
no
a
reason.
combination?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, they would definitely. I mean, but when Iron Horse came out, I ain't gonna say no names, but it was a few people damn checkpoint farming. To this day, they still checkpoint farm. I don't know why. I don't like the checkpoint farm. The number does defeat the purpose of RNG. It does defeat the purpose. It does defeat. Yeah, y'all have a point there. Y'all have a point. CP farming is gross, whether it's 1 or 50. Yeah. You know, you just hopping into somebody else's work. Say the names. Y'all not gonna turn me into gunner. Y'all not gonna turn me into gunner right now. Chill out. Y'all ain't gonna turn me into him.
Personally, checkpoint farm was so good.
you checkpoint farm? No, don't say that. No. There's a few content creators waiting to take that sound bite and put it up.
Definitely.
They waiting to take that sound bite.
The tamper proof or not the tamper proof? That's the question.
So I asked this question, right, on my community tab. What would would like all right, so I asked this question on my community page, right? I said, if you could pick any exotic in the game, what would it be that you can buff? What would it be, and how would you change it? Favorite, which one would you pick? Any exotic in the game.
Any exotic that I would buff. Let's see. So, like, the exotics in this game are actually relatively strong for the most part. But if I had to pick one, probably would be. Oh, that's a hard one, because there's a lot of exotics that could use like a small buff.
Yes, and there's some that could use a big buff.
Yeah, and then there's some.
Yeah,
I think Bullet. Honestly, I was just gonna say Bullet King.
All right, how would you buff the Bullet King? How would you buff it?
I would make it. So yeah, you know, being able to pretty much shoot infinitely is dope. Like that's nice, and it comes when it's got its uses. But I don't know, maybe give it like a better talent.
DPS wise, the Bullet King is the worst gun in the game.
Yeah, DPS wise. So maybe increase the damage that it does, or just I don't know, make it gain more attention, if that makes sense.
All right, so you think they should add a mechanic to it or damage? Because if you make it a gun that shoots infinitely that you don't have to reload, if you make it, let's say you make it in line with, because I'm gonna do this with each one of y'all answers, right? If you make it more in line with the Negev, right? If you make it more in line with the Negev, now you have an infinite shooting Negev that you don't have to reload. People gonna call that broken. Why would you use any other gun? Right? Like, why would you use any? I don't have to reload. I could just shoot the Negev, the LMG, forever. That's what people would say. So, would you boost the damage or give it a mechanic for use, or a talent for use?
I would probably give it like a.
Like I say, special ammo or some shit.
Special ammo. Okay.
Like it
does extra damage to elites or something like that.
Yeah. Just make it more useful in a like a damage sense. You don't have to necessarily increase the damage. Just
it's like the sweet dreams. The sweet dreams, purple and reds, but it don't pop yellow. But I would say to make the sweet dreams a little bit better, allow it to pop an elite after building up the buff. After
you like
so many,
you slap 2 purples or 3 purples, you can smack an elite.
Okay.
But it needs to be a reasonable amount. You can't just go smack a heavy, because that defeats the purpose of the heavy, right?
You know what's funny? Y'all saying this about the sweet dreams? Somebody commented that right before I got off work, that they would change the sweet dreams to be a little bit different. They'll buff that. They will buff it, but they will buff it in similar way that you talking about. But I don't think personally the Sweet Dreams needs a buff. And I think it needs.
You don't need a buff.
It needs a
wouldn't hurt
PvP talent, and that's about it. But I think people don't know the Sweet Dreams has the most optimal range of any shotgun in the game. So you can shoot from far as hell with that.
It's a
Now,
weak shotgun because it fires so slow.
I mean, the MA70 ain't weak. You seen how I get down in DZ?
You can rapid fire that thing, dude.
The MA70? No, they the same. It's a Spice 12. It fires. They had the same RPM, just about.
I'm aware that you can't. It's a pump action, so it doesn't rapid fire, but you can make it rapid fire, real easy.
Okay, well, I think because you don't have it works perfect because you have protection from elites. You don't have protection from reds and purples. If you're gonna buff it in any way. Oh yeah, you on here with your no, Ace, cut it out. I'm podcasting, Ace. No.
If I was to nerf one,
Mo Kiki said hi. Not Ace, you always the real Ace. Cut it out.
I would probably end up nerfing. I don't want to say one of the new ones because we know they're still broken.
You would nerf what?
If I was to nerf an exotic,
I know. Soak said the Diamondback. Soak, how would you how would you buff the Diamondback?
That's a sleeper.
More bullets is the only thing you can do.
More bullets, but it's the way the gun is made. There's only even its variant. You would change the variant of the gun.
Just put the extendo in there.
You can't put an extendo in there. You could.
Oh, I would actually be able to, like if you can mod the guns and change some.
Just give it more bullets. So what you would want the Diamondback to be a different gun class altogether.
Imagine if that motherfucker was, because it's what.
But it wouldn't hit as hard if it was a different gun.
Man.
Yeah,
The Virginian basically went unnerfed because of the low bullets. That's how they balanced it.
I missed the bacon.
How many bullets is enough bullets?
My sister is down. Sorry to hear it, but stick to the mission. Do you
I'm saying like 3 more bullets.
So you're saying it should have eight rounds.
Am I understood?
Each exotic needs balance. That's why the Bullet King is shooting marshmallows. Yeah. But how many bullets would you get the Diamondback? So
Like 8.
the where you're comfortable. Most says 8. 5 is enough. It's balanced. So, but you said you will make it more, give it more bullets to buff it. Sanchez, what would be the exotic you would change, man? 7 max. Okay.
Nerf?
No, that you would buff. What would you buff? Can we get rid of the chameleon? Don't nerf it. Just erase it. Period. We ain't asking for nerfs. I'm asking for buffs.
I mean, the chameleon low key is a sleeper gun though. Like if you
let me explain to you about the chameleon, right? The chameleon with all its buffs, only benefit you earn is reload speed from shooting somebody in the legs. It's literally does the same amount of damage as a FAMAS with no talent, with all the buffs. So why would I need to shoot all these rounds to do the same amount of damage as a FAMAS? But then when the FAMAS has Optimus on it, it does more damage than the chameleon at max buff. The thing is, I felt like they was too scared to make it in combination with Striker. They got scared about how much damage you could do.
Damn, she's fine.
The chameleon needs a damage buff on its own to make it even do a little bit more damage. If you want to be a Thou Wow. The chameleon needs Jesus. I ain't gonna hold it.
I would say Also,
all gear
what is
sets
it?
and talent end up giving you the same damage,
the
but in different
backfire?
ways. True. So why would I need to do all this
Oh yeah,
shooting to damn
the mm.
the backfire? What would you do with the backfire? What would you do with it?
I
Because the
would
backfire
adjust
was on my
its
list.
skill and not let it do something different besides taking damage away from you or taking.
If it's gonna bleed, it needs to not be as significant. Because at the point that it's in right now, you can't really run it unless you have 100%.
Keep it in the stash. So he said, keep that shit in the stash, bro.
Oh, exotic.
Serious trauma detected.
That was a nice trap.
He said, keep that shit in the stash, bro. Keep that shit right in the stash.
Some BTSU
So
gloves.
Yeah, I got something around there too. I mean, the backfire could definitely use some work.
Yeah.
So you think? Do you think the? All right. So here's the deal. You think the slowdown would just be enough? That they just did slow down.
The bleed slow down, and it could probably use a little buff on its actual DPS output, or a little
take
stronger.
those. That'd be good for your expertise.
So anything that you got to make a build around is trash. I don't think so. I think that's what makes the game the gun in the game interesting. When you can make a build around a
I didn't
weapon.
say it was trash.
No. I mean, Soak said any he said any exotic you need to make a build around is trash. No, I don't believe so because it creates a situation where you create a different way to play. Mo, you gotta get off.
Yeah.
All right, get a family, my love, man. Yeah, it creates it creates a situation where you actually need to change your play style. I don't see what's so wrong about changing your play style for a little bit. You can make a sniper build, right? And use any sniper rifle and make it effective.
Oh, I would make the Nemesis is another one I'd give a slight buff. I would make its charge time a little bit faster.
A little bit faster?
Just a little bit well, for PvE, like raid purposes.
Okay. But how would that
And
translate
when it comes
into
to if it comes to a PvP stance, like you can one-tap somebody.
Yeah, I don't think you should. I don't like the backfire that you actually you nerf yourself really, like in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I can shoot somebody in the feet and one shot them.
Yeah, I like shooting people in the feet and one shot them. That's hilarious. So it's not an SMG build. Yeah, I agree with that. I
Can't keep making
could definitely agree with that. I like shooting people as a professional leg shooter myself. I enjoy shooting feet. You know, I do it on OnlyFans all the time. I shoot feet. If I can snipe you in the feet from down the block, I think it's hilarious. But Soak, you do got a point, man. Yeah. You can use the old Carol on a Nemesis build or a White Death build. True. But when you create a situation where the mechanics are different, right? Like, you don't think that's more fun? It make you stop playing a certain way and you play in a new way. It almost makes I ain't said toe sucker, I said toe shooter. Alright? But I will suck my wife's toes. It don't matter. But that aside, subscribe to my OnlyFans. Let me stop. But seriously though, like, nah, I'm going to go to night school. Are you picking up this stuff, Sanchez?
Oh,
Eliminate hostiles while they have the golden bullet. Which I got? But it's not a fetish. Yeah, it's not a fetish. It's not a fetish. Yeah, it's not a fetish. It's just a thing you do. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go back to DC.
If you guys want to talk about gear sets, though, definitely would give like aces and eights a buff. Kinda.
Yeah, Ace.
But you know me, I love my aces and eights build. So
here's the thing, right? I think how you bring aces and eights back into the fold, you make aces and eights back the way it was. You revert it.
yeah.
If you bring aces and eights back, everybody's going to be running aces. Tell Ryder he right. Tell Ryder he right.
What's another gear set that like nobody uses because it's kind of trash?
That nobody uses? Let me go through I'm gonna go through.
Yeah, I gotta go through and look.
Alright, so we got, this might not be all of them, but alright, so we got hardwire, system corruption, tip of the spear.
Like
aces and eights with the dread edict head onto is off the chain. It is off the chain, right? It is off the chain, but to me, aces just needs that it factor to make people want to run it again. Because before it didn't need anything. It didn't need anything. If you revert aces and eights back to the way it was, it's in line with stuff like, it's automatically in line with stuff like Hunter's Fury, Heartbreaker, all of that automatically is in line. It's in line with all of those. My wish is to have the purple and the red NPCs hit a lot less harder. Now, for me, the ads do hit harder. I think they buffed the ads. They said they didn't, but when expertise dropped, every ad started hitting like a truck, and it was like, hold on, wait, I ain't used to this. Like we play the game every day. We know the ads hit harder. Everyone says that. But if aces and eights were to be buffed to the old aces, all you hear in every team, aces. Who remember that?
Oh, let's see.
Level 30 raids with aces. Yep, aces, full house, and max size. Start shooting.
System corruption is another one I'd give a buff.
System corruption could use a buff. They try to give you the feel of old DZ kits, but I would give you 4 of those. If you change system corruption to where these kits, right, you don't get unlimited. You just get 4 of them. You get the old kits. Everybody's running system corruption.
Honestly, I would say change the bonuses, like the 15% armor on kill.
Yeah, nobody needs that.
Change that to something that's going to give somebody a better. I mean, what Hunter's Fury gives what damage, right?
Yeah, all system is post resistance for the most part, right? And then you're able to be invisible and sneak up on people, and the damage,
Give it some more damage to it, because as it stands right now, it's a weak ass build. I've got one.
I wouldn't call it weak. I think it's a high skill gap gear set.
Yeah.
What I mean by that is players that run it and that are effective at running it have good timing on when they use the kit and when they decide when they're going to use the kit, because you have to have being specific, smart, and place yourself in situations to do what you need to do. You can use 2-speed system corruption, some other armor on kill set. Get tons of armor and kill open run. Yeah, you can do that, but why do this 15% armor and kill when I can do that with other things? You have other options. Like I could just run 2-piece Bellstone, and I could run 2. I wouldn't even use it for that, because you're missing out on 2 attributes. I wouldn't even do that. Personally, that's just. What about look at two-piece system, two-piece belts on. Look at armor and kill, and imagine with all reds. Yeah, but it don't do good. That was the cockroach build. It don't do good because if you got to build good enough to kill stuff fast, right? You ain't taking damage anywhere. Make sense? If you have a build that's already good enough at killing things fast, right? Chances are you're not taking that much damage anyway. Chances are you good enough to, like if it instead of armor on kill, it just gave you blue armor, like bloodsucker.
Oh, True Patriot. I would change True Patriot's bonuses, like its set bonuses, like the 2 and 3 piece. Who
See
needs
now, I wouldn't. I
who
think True
needs
Patriots
ammo
in
capacity?
nobody needs that, right? But True Patriots in a position where it's carried by its 4-piece. Make sense?
Yeah.
Nobody runs 2 and 3-piece True Patriot. There's no reason to. Pestilence kills everything after you stack on a yellow. Hold on, let me bring my phone up just so I can see everything you said. Oh, so you like the 6 talent meta is what you're saying? You said, I think the game would nut when we lost talents on gear pieces like knee pads and gloves. Do you think that armor and kill build works really well in a heroic mission amongst a team? It would really be like armor and kill to me. It has to be a solo build. Like I made one before. It has to be a solo build because you don't get credit when I don't get credit when Sanchez kill an ad. Let's see what else we got. It relies on the DPS from the pestilence and it spreads. So if you're in, all right, how much damage you think you're gonna be taking with that though? All right, you hoping the pestilence tick kills the ad, right? Oh, you talking about the I can't remember the name of it. I got a pair right here. It's death grips. These? And you talking about these death grips? But if you already have full armor, yeah, you would need to have something like bloodsucker. Yeah, like on that, to give you blue armor. If armor on kill was more just blue armor, bonus armor, you'd be alright. Yeah, death grips, right? People try to make builds around these. But if you're good enough not to get shot. You said why 511 though? Because 511 got to have something. And they have a contract with 511. That's a real company, so they'll never change what this actually is. Oh, you want them to have bloodsucker too. But if you have too much blue armor, you're never going to take real damage. All right? Yeah. 511 is. This is a real shit. So I think, yeah, they need to boost aces back to old aces. Do something about tip of the spear. I mean, it's okay, but it's very niche. All reds just make anything a cakewalk. Yeah, but so do all yellows. Make sense? While we here, let me show y'all a little build that I had worked on, right? It ain't nothing like perfect, right? But it's I think it's pretty good. It does rely on the kills, right? So I'm 1.5 million armor, right? I've been wanting to change the mass. I've been thinking about changing that to Fenris. Just trying to create something fun, not nothing meta breaking. Tips is dead because the Razorback sniper damage got nerfed, but you can still shoot through it though. Protection from elite builds are doing great with the new legendary mission. Yeah. 2, 5 blues. You scary, bro. No. You missed the point though, right? You missed the point. So I'm walking around with 3. I'm walking around with already 1, 2, 3 yellows. I'm rocking Future Perfect. I practice a lot using this build. I can get overcharged with this. Right? And you don't need much to get the kills. 5 blues plus memento. Yeah, I was just shitting around. Just trying to see what's good, right? Artificer Hive keeps the drone alive. Oh, they not saying nothing right now. Sanchez and Favorite, y'all here still?
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm doing my
I was thinking about
expertise.
seeing if I can make something like this work, right? In PvP. Just making it work. I use this a lot. Like I've been using this lately, just trying to see what's up. I experiment all the time. I think that one of the best things that happened to this game was the 2-piece brazos, but I'm also rocking Spider because you get skill damage. So of course I got the laser pointer. I think it's good for PvE. It's something to play with. I get boosted from each trophy. Alright. I don't think about changing this to Fenris. Because these ain't bad stats on this gun. 48, 154. This ain't bad right here. And I get a buff from the trophies. So we got 1, 2, 3 reds. So we 3 reds, right? 1, 2, 4 blues, 3 yellows. That can get up to 6 and an overcharge. So at certain points I can have, like if I'm just getting kills consistently, I can be at 6 yellows,
You're at 4
4
reds,
blues.
not 3.
I'm at,
For
oh
Carl's
yeah,
also
yeah.
extra
That's what I
red.
forgot. Yeah, that's what I forgot. The Picard's also gave me a extra red. So I have an extra red. So we 4 blues, 4 reds. So we 4 blues, 4 reds, 3 yellows. That could be potentially 6. Yeah. It ain't gonna do the everybody's damage. It ain't gonna be the reds damage. Like at any time, I can change these to whatever I want, right? Like, cause I got another mask I could just slap on. I got a group on mask somewhere, probably in the stash somewhere. Just something to play with, right? Why is this 13? Oh, I know why this is 13. The Dr. Home needs to go home for good. Stop hating, man. To me, I don't care what nobody says. Best ever legendary build, bro. Can't tell me otherwise, bro. When I'm done with this, there's gonna be 2 million armor, bro. Silky Johnson voice. What's What's the joint for the week? Oh, we still got to do the strongholds, huh? Roosevelt Island. Y'all want to go to Roosevelt? Let's see.
Yeah, that's fun.
All right, JB's on. I'm about to invite JB. JB's farming that Anderson head ass. You got an SMG build, crit skill, spark, 5 skill tiers. We drop the hive and sync. Yeah. That sounds like a decent build. It's just me just looking for more stuff to play with to keep the game interesting for me. Not something I'm like, yo, this is gonna change the game forever. This is not gonna change the game. Right?
Red, show off the build that I've been playing with.
Which one you been hold on. I mean, you got it on now?
Yeah.
Yeah, this the Umber build he been playing with. He been rocking the capacitor with it.
Yeah, I mean I've got 4 skill tiers, 5 red cores.
4 skill tiers, 5 red cores, yeah. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, that's 3, 4, yeah. Like, people at this point are kind of like just throwing, like, we trying to make the game fun, right? And I don't think people taking some things into consideration when we talk about this game, right? And how to properly play. They don't want to play in said way, right? Like, I made a leadership build that worked in the DZ. I just threw Ninja Bike knee pads on it. You see what I'm saying? But that requires me to play a certain way. Which build? This the one I just had on, or the Umbra one?
Golden bullet being assembled by hostile.
This is the build I just been messing with. I've been wanting to put Fenris here.
Hostile has
I'm not against putting more reds on it. Or the Umbra one. Hold on. Here you go. No, you took it off. He took it off. He took the Umbra one off.
No, I didn't. I still have it on.
It's showing Striker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me come back to the warehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting because he can basically do things a skill build do, and still got enough firepower to go down range. He's rocking a capacitor with it. Low mag, but it hits, right?
And let me tell you, this actually holds up pretty well in a raid. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, maybe now it'll show up. Here you go.
Everything's rolled crit damage, crit chance. I gotta get a new mask.
Except for this mask. He
crit
needs a new
damage.
mask.
Yeah, yeah.
Umber's kind of tricky, right? Because most people are running it with these 4 pieces together and these Picaros, Fox Prayers, or something like that.
My crit damage should be like in the 200s right now, I think. Hold on.
Yeah, just doing stuff to keep the game fresh for yourself. C269. Tell favorite out on friend him if he pulled he pulled up with in the raid with that on. Stupid, yeah.
Is that soap?
Yeah, Soap talking shit. You know how Soap is. Let's go to Roosevelt. Finish these off.
So, bro, I ran this shit in the raid the other day and I did perfectly fine.
You don't care, yeah. Look, Soap don't like nobody that ain't wearing Intimidate on their chest piece, bro. So if you slap Intimidate on it.
Soap don't like nobody that doesn't tickle his butthole on a Tuesday.
Oh, on a Tuesday.
Tell me I'm wrong.
We need a fourth. Why don't we get Soak in here?
We need a fourth. Ant, you getting on?
Or Ant, Soak, Ant, somebody.
I don't know if Ant's on. Soak you on? We're just running. We're just talking shit. I'm going up. I think Soak working on the video, I believe.
Oh.
I know he said that earlier. Dirty bomb. Yeah, JB, we want you to get up out of here. In the DZ, I have a build with the dreaded ninja bike. Yeah, I run a ninja bike. It just makes you play different, and you feel like you're doing something, you know. Sally Striker protection from Elite's build is bad.
Clan member has joined your team.
Join chat, JB. Why do y'all think we lost a lot of content creators for this game, right? But we also have a lot of small ones, right? Why do you think some of our content creators are like? Do you think the love is? Let me ask you a different question. Do you think some of them have lost the love for the game? Like they still got it there, or they just do it just because? Because I don't see the.
So for big content creators, it comes to they're doing that shit for money, right?
Yeah.
If they're losing views because they're putting videos out on a dead game,
right? That's where I was.
They're losing money.
But I don't think that's the truth.
And that's
because you built your base on these people. Make sense?
And people grow and people change. Right? Ooh. So the people that you like, people that I've watched on YouTube for fucking 10 years have now changed games, and I still watch them because I don't watch them for me personally, I don't watch them for the game. I watch them for that person because they're fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Right?
Stone Mountain.
So yeah, Stone Mountain.
JB back out. Joe B back out.
Stone Mountain is a perfect case of that.
JB back out real quick, and then then join back up on us.
I don't care what Stone Mountain's playing.
The lobby.
Nothing but skills have over 100K subs, but look at average views. Oh yeah. Stone Mountain, wasn't he? Was Stone Mountain was on this game? No, I don't think so. Stone Mountain was on COD. He was on Battlefield. That's what it was, and he did some funny stuff.
Battlefield.
Join up,
JB.
was
fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Do you think he's still funny?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I was watching something of his the other day that I was absolutely dying over because it's him and his gameplay and his antics. That's hilarious.
It's just him, but it's him as a person, right?
Yeah.
I've watched.
Come on, guys, fast travel to me.
Tim the Tap Man. I don't know if you guys watch him.
Yeah.
He's extremely fucking funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched him when he started, when he first started streaming and stuff on CS:GO, 7 or 8 years ago, I think. Now he plays Warzone, Overwatch, like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily watch it for the game. I just watch it because he's fucking hilarious. That's the main reason I watch him.
So you're watching more for his personality.
Yeah.
And what you get out of it. That's why KVD makes builds videos for new people. I don't want to go around thinking, understand the thinking. I actually grew my channel playing multiple games. I was stuck to 600 subs.
I think for a lot of your
Oh, okay.
medium to small streamers, though, they
Okay.
have to go.
Well, yeah, they got to start somewhere, but starting on a dead game doesn't really help them.
Right, but they have to go where their
Okay.
audience is and where the
Because
hype
I've been
is.
making
Like,
videos for years. Like
we
you know what
lost
I'm saying?
quite a few of our guys to Elden Ring for a while.
Yeah.
Because it was just so much hype behind it, and it was, I mean,
Like, Red, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if you started making, like, if you made more videos on like Overwatch or like you probably got, I don't know, I wasn't around much, but I'm assuming you probably got a decent amount of traction for your God of War videos that you put out.
Yeah, it was okay. It did okay for what I normally get.
But I think if you started streaming more often, and if you started pulling out like Overwatch or COD maybe or whatever, you'd start getting a lot more traction because it's games people are interested in. I'm not saying that you're not an interesting person, but you got to go to where the majority of people are playing to gain your audience.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're just gonna be stuck in the same limbo.
Yeah.
And you gotta be.
So what do you think about people like Vibes, right? Good friend of mine, right? What he does is he comes back to this game today, right? And I see him come back today, and it's just on fire, right? Why do you think that's the case?
I think it's because his personality.
I think it's because of his personality. Yeah.
And you know, believe it or not, for some odd reason, people really pay attention to people that use Facecam a lot. I think it's more just so they can see their reactions. I think that's really what it is.
Yeah, I think Facecam definitely does help in regards to how people, because they feel like they know you more.
Yeah. You get a more intimate. I don't want to say intimate, but you get more of a
that's real.
Personalized experience, like a more personalized experience, basically, because the person is not like you see who they are. You don't just hear a voice, because like if you ever know, like a lot of the big like YouTubers,
personalities bring streams and laugh. How would you think you would do so as far as like if you streamed more often? Would you do Facecam? YouTube needs to have
I think Soak would be good too if he didn't only stream Darkhours. That's the only content I see that man put out.
Twitch people like to hang out. That's true. Twitch people do like to hang out. But what do you say for the people that's, I mean, you know, people like Dr. Disrespect are like already established from Twitch, right? But people will hang out with you on YouTube. They will. You think you do bad? Would you like more scripted videos? Hey man, what's up, DJ Steve? Been a long time, bro. Happy holidays to you, man. There's still content in the game. There's a lot of builds, especially in PvP. Want to wear the same thing. Yeah. Because they refuse to change. They believe things should be certain ways, right? Like PvP players believe like it should be this way. Face cam, I'll do a face cam with a hunter mask, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hunter mask on, bro. Like, I do good off of like talking to people and giving my ideas back. Like if I'm learning something from you, and a cool background. Yeah. Like no lies, like I had to take when I was younger, I had to take like speech class because I didn't like being in front of people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, that's okay. Some of us, you're not the only one.
Yeah, Red. Nobody want to see your. yeah, man. They don't want. No. I look like Goof Troop, bro. Like,
oh. Like I said, it's not more about how you look. It's more of the more personal interaction you get.
That's like skill builds. You want to see more skill builds in the next update in this game. That's what you're saying. But before we get on certain builds, right? I want to just continue my topic on content creators. Skills are going to be even more powerful. Yeah, but that's what I was saying before even I think you just like irritating people too, Cal. Keep it 1,000 out with you. I've been playing with you and against you for a long time. I think you enjoy irritating people. Whatever can make somebody rage, you want to play it. Keep it 1,000. But I want to go back to my content creators thing, right? Yeah, yeah, they do have a formula, man. Them little lighted backgrounds and stuff. You just troll on God. Come on now, Cal. Cal. Come on now, man. He said he just troll on God. Cal, that's all I'm gonna say. Really?
Agent down.
Why do you think content creators cannibalize themselves nowadays? What I mean by cannibalize themselves, all right? Like, why do you think content creators are like? I feel like some people are cannibalizing themselves. They feel like that's the only way they need to grow. Like they need to make a splash by saying something about somebody, or you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna lose my shit, bro.
Versus helping people, versus like helping each other. And why do you think cannibals have no creativity? True, and I see a lot of like cannibalism, but I also see I don't see a lot of people helping each other in the foreground. They'll do it in the background. Like you don't see a lot of people collabing, right? Like they'll lay on something and won't say nothing. You feel me? Like they'll lay on something and just won't say nothing. They'll have some piece of content that they would do great if they teamed up with somebody else, and they can do it together, but they won't do it, right? I guess it's an arms race to see who first, or whatever. I barely get subs when I call people out. Yeah, those people I usually see failing. Like they usually fall at the end of the day. But I'm saying when they make a big splash, like negativity sells more, drama fights sell more. True, they want to see what you're gonna say next, right? Yeah, I spoke with him earlier. Well, not really spoke, but messaged back and forth. But I see like even the demeanor of like some content creators, right? These are small and big, right? They don't feel like if people work together, right? They can like build a community together because the devs haven't necessarily created a situation where we can create like to grow the community better. You know what I'm saying? So we spend so much time like hating each other when we all we got for real. Like we literally all we got. Yesterday's enemy is tomorrow's teammate. Just because of lack of people. Dog eat dog world happens in the music industry too. Blah, blah, blah. Because I'll talk to a content creator, right? And some of them are like really cool people. Like, so then you be like, why you have this much hatred for other people, or why are you acting like something you're not for no reason? Like, it's, if you would just put forth that I keep my call-outs focused on the game, so people call out content creator crapping on. Yeah, like that. I don't like that. I personally don't like that. I feel like it's like opportune times, right? Right? Because everybody brings something to the table. Or you can bring something to the table. It's just up to you how you want to demonstrate, right? Like, what do you want to bring to the Division community? How you want to be known, you know? You can't fake being humble. That's something that's just known, right? You'll know that. Some rappers put themselves on the map using diss tracks, but you can't remember most of them.
Machine Gun
Yeah,
Kelly.
true. Machine Gun Kelly probably making more money from that situation than he ever did in his life. For real.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, he's
But
I
he
think
most definitely got murdered on that fucking diss track Eminem put out in 12
Yeah.
minutes.
Looks like the biohazard team is in full retreat. They're still toting samples with them.
We can't let them get those samples off-site.
and you actually help. So what you think, Cal, right? So while we on it, right? How you think you better could have approached that situation better? No, Nova, you gotta go in the room, boo boo. How you think you could approach that situation better? Like, do you think it was you, or do you think it was you tried?
Jesus. That guy straight fucking murdered right there.
Because we gotta learn some division. You was a bot. Cal fell for the off Strowman. Off.
Hostile has full golden bullet.
Nobody tries to teach a bot. I'm not the best, player either. But you put me if I put you in a situation that's better for me, like you get caught. I went after off, then off tried to spin it like he was trying to protect Buzz and KVD. But I think we need to hold some level of accountability as to why we feel this way. Go get your cup, boo. Like right? We can say we don't like X, right? Why we don't like this person, right? Is it something he did personally to us, or is something he had with somebody else, right? Why not figure out what the middle ground is between y'all and get along that way, right? Like, what's the middle ground? Like, why people can't be like, hey, look, we just not meshing, right? I'm just not gonna rock with you. I used to ask how to strafe and get down. Yeah, you know what's funny? All right, the way my strafe get better is when I ask certain people. I forget whose stream I was in, and I asked them how to do that, like that little quick motion right there, because they can do it quickly, right? And he told me. I just can't do it consistently all the time. You know what I'm saying? I was like, how are you snapping that fast?
You even asked me about you even asked me.
I've even asked, I've even asked favorite. Like, even people that may think that they not as good as me, but demonstrate stuff, things like demonstrate that they're good in certain departments, right? Because we all can learn from each other in certain ways. So people should help each other. It's not as rampant as you think. I think PvE players believe PvP players are cheating because they're losing. I don't think cheating is rampant. I refuse to believe that. I think it's a lack of understanding about why you're losing. If you understood why you were losing, or somebody helped you understand why you were losing, you will perform better. Right? Like, you see how long I ADS like this? This is a death sentence. You see how I'm ADSing right here? This is a death sentence in the DZ. And you see how I reloaded while I was ADSing? In the DZ, that's a death sentence. If you're not strafing while you shooting, when I go to reload, you only get about 3 or 4 bullets out.
Just watch how I play. I play how I play in the DZ. Oh, shit.
And just understanding those are two different situations. What I don't get is why when people just don't like each other, right? They can't just be like, all right, I'm just not rocking with you. I'm not. That's it. Smacking people with the glitch. Oh, yeah. Nah, that was fucked up. Yeah. Nobody should have been doing that invisible glitch shit. Like that was a little bit much. I don't feel like nobody should be doing that.
The Foundry glitch.
Yeah, or the Foundry glitch. Yeah, I hated that too. Let me see what you said. It went away too fast.
Am I got a chamber I can put on for this?
Who's from the Bronx, like myself.
You got a chopper inbound, and it doesn't look friendly.
You recommended the scuff with paddles. Yeah, like a lot of people. I don't have a scuff, so I gotta do it. I gotta do it the hard way. You know what I'm saying?
I have one.
I think we tend to. I think lower guys complain up top, and top guys tend to ignore the bottom. If they complain too much up top, right? Because everybody believes that if you're a YouTuber, like a high level YouTuber, that somehow you just got all the pull in the world. Buzz and KVD are known cheaters, and the DJ are. No, they're not.
What?
Buzz Lightyear and KVD aren't known to be cheaters in the DZ. No? No, I don't no.
Oh
Buzz
shit,
and,
we got rogue agents.
Yeah.
I'm here. Get that one right there in the middle.
Rogue shock trap detected. Hostile shock trap detected.
Oh, finish him. Thank you.
Rogue striker drone detected.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I ain't know how to strafe. Oh, I'm being shot by something too. Give me this.
Firefly detected.
Hold and run the toggle. Yeah.
Firefly detected.
So why we all can't just help each other out is my real question, right? Like, what's wrong with helping each other?
Detected. Rogue Commander Seeker Mine detected.
Oh, I thought he was shot. Yeah. Kill him. He's a kid. Focus one at a time. The one next closest to JB. The one closest to JB.
Rogue fixer drone detected.
Oh, he set me on fire. Go ahead. Ego, yeah. But that goes back to what I was saying, right? Like, people tie too much of themselves up into this game, right? And I think it's egos both ways.
System curtailed.
You know? When I watch, like, some Overwatch streamers, right? They over there playing the game together, doing videos together, linking up. Hey, let's do a video. I want to do a video on how Hog is overpowered. I want, you know. Because that's the game I've been, like, looking at recently, right? Hold on one second. Hold on one second, y'all.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh my Jesus. I don't quit getting caught on fire.
One behind us over here.
Of course he runs away as soon as I throw my shrapnel traps at him.
Rogue fixer drone detected. Hostile fixer drone detected. Agent down. Rogue agent eliminated.
I'm sorry, I was on the phone, guys. But I learned long ago that my audience is new players, not all these people that I thought
Looks like the tusks have loaded the samples into containers
that
for
are
transport.
in clans I can't even get into. Yeah, I mean, like, look. When Zen was number one, right? You couldn't even get in the Zen unless you knew somebody. Is it wrong for them to be exclusive? No. The best of the best only want to play the best of the best because they're a competitive team. So I don't see nothing wrong with that, right? But you don't have to be a jerk about it, right? Not to say Zen was a jerk. I'm just saying because I know a lot of Zen players. Like there's no Zen now, but I know a lot of them. Like they're pretty cool. When I drop it.
Black Tusk are packing those samples into containers on the docks.
Yeah. I mean, but because they've been stuck in the same game for the longest, they feel like they don't need to watch the video. When the PvE players need to do some points and new players, content creators instead of wearing a legendary building conflict. But why should a new player point? You said what a PvE player need to do is point a new player to a PvP content creator? Why? Point him. You mean point him when they need PvP?
Hostile has full golden bullet.
Or you just mean just in general? I know it's over here somewhere. I don't want my stuff to be jammed. There we go.
Golden bullet being assembled by hostile.
But everybody's not going to be kumbaya, right? All the time. Because everybody don't like everybody. But we don't have to be as aggressive as we are, right? Sometimes. Because I'm the same way. I get aggressive too. I got an ego too. Oh yeah, I just be wanting bodies for a manhunt, but if they don't fight back, so I don't got time for that. That's kind of boring. You know? At one point you ran glass. Glass is used in the DZ. The standard glass build is damn near a raid build. The standard raid build in the dark zone. You just switch out a couple pieces. You just use Seska and Grupo and Fenris versus 3-piece Prav. Your standard glass cannon build from the raid can work in a DZ if you know how to position yourself correctly. A new lion tamer should never train a starving lion. Correct. But you got to get in though. You don't never learn how to swim if you don't get in the pool though. Just because you died the first couple times don't mean nothing. Am I making sense? Don't believe that because you went into the dark zone, you're entitled to get out of the dark zone without any scars. You're not entitled to that.
If you don't have scars from the dark zone, you're not in the dark zone.
Yeah. Because I consider myself a PvEVP player. I play the entire game. I want all the flawless. I want all the accommodations. I want to kill somebody. I want to jack your shit. All that. I want to do all that. And I don't got to be the best at everything. But if I can outsmart you, that's a whole different thing. That's because I have that experience of knowing where to go and what to do. But I hate that. But literally that's what they did though. But I hate that term traditional PvP player. The reason why is because majority of games have PvP. What's a traditional PvP player? That doesn't have like. You described it as your build carrying you. But it's RPG. Yeah, like Cal said, RPG. It's literally RPG. So that's how RPGs are played. A COD player shouldn't come to the division and expect to win every matchup. That don't happen. That don't always happen. Halo, GoldenEye, yeah, but that's not true. Those are first-person shooters you described, right? That there's the genres of games for a reason. You don't play GoldenEye the same way you play Division. You don't play WoW the same way you play Street Fighter. And both of those games have PvP in it. You just want to shoot and kill, not have to build. Then you should be playing COD. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what you should be
Or
playing.
any other first-person shooter.
Or any other or Halo. Those, or you should be playing those. If you don't want to build, don't play the game that has builds in it. I wouldn't play Fortnite and expect to be like, man, oh my god, man, I shouldn't have to then build this house just to win. That's what's in the fucking game. They had to take it out to entice people to come over. Like, hey, we're gonna take it out in a new mode so that those people could come over. Yeah, I'm sorry, most games of third person are the best, bro. I prefer third person over first any day. Div players over on COD get 70 kills, get 70 plus kills, as it say, because it transfers better. Because it's third person. It's something simple as you transfer over better to COD when you can play third person if you're a third person player. Like that's just how that goes. It's just about what you're used to. So if you don't like to build to win, you shouldn't be playing a game that requires you to build to win. Make sense?
Oh, I got a Catharsis mask.
Oh, really?
Hey, give it to me. I need a component.
Which game has active service 24/7?
I need components too.
I don't get what you mean. Oh, Battlefield is 24/7? I don't get what you mean. The Red Atlantic DO2 PvP is a niche. But that's, because it's different. That's why we can't replace it with no other game. Hold on one second.
Dang. You beat me by 3 million. Favorite.
I beat you by 3 million?
Yeah.
Hey, stream, can you guys hold on one moment? I gotta walk outside, go get my kids real quick. Hold on one second. We like 2 minutes.
Yeah, bro. This build's so much fun. So much fun.
What are you doing? Umbra?
Yeah. I got 5 red cores, 4 skill tiers. The shrapnel traps, like they're definitely not doing as much damage as they could, but they're doing a decent amount of damage.
Okay.
Only reason I have the lefty on is so I can get my proficiency up with it. Yeah, I pretty much just solely use the capacitor. Anybody want a baker's dozen?
No,
I'll take it.
Come here, Sanchez. Do you need Murakami for your expertise?
Yes.
Okay. I'm getting ready to drop you a fuck ton.
Yes, as we're doing this shit, I'm getting some good expertise levels as we're running through all this shit during the stream, so...
He's running past me. Take all this. That's about all I got for right now. Alright, we do Tidal Basin now.
We'll go back to the lighthouse for just a minute.
Yeah. Alright. Red, I'll be back. I'm gonna take like a quick 5-minute break real fast.
Yeah, I might do the same and go run and grab some smokes from across the street.
It's not gonna be easy, but I'll be here to help you out. Godspeed and good luck.
The base of operations is on high alert. Civilians must undergo a body search to gain access to the safe area.
Oh man. You taking a smoke real quick, Sanchez?
I'm gonna go run and go grab some smokes, which will only take me a few minutes. I got a place that's right across the street from my house, so favorite's taking like a 5-10 minute break anyways.
Okay. JB, what you doing?
Nothing, just chilling right now.
I was just doing my expertise before I went ahead and did that, but since you're back, I might just go ahead and go. That way I don't not holding up the show any.
Well,
Favorite gave me a lot of stuff. I just got Murakami finished, fully proficient. So
yeah.
that was real nice to knock that out. I'm actually getting quite a few proficiency levels because we're getting a lot of gear to drop.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, what's your level now? What's your expertise level now?
Still just level 8, but I went from like 80 something out of 200 to 140 just since we've started running.
Okay.
This will run, so I've gotten quite a bit. It just if you get anything you don't want, shit, drop it to me because more than likely I can donate it.
A mechanical animal? Because I don't never have no space.
Anything.
Okay, here. I don't never have no space on my character.
Yeah, anything you don't want on these runs when we're going through, shit, just pick it up and drop it for me.
Alright. Can do something with that later. How many of y'all got one of these?
Huh?
Nah, the 1% ballistic shield mod. Not a lot of people got that. Foam is my second on this build. It might work. I mean, I could just foam stuff and shoot stuff. But you see how that build works, right? Like, I'm at skill tier 6 literally the whole mission for the most part. You know? And then I'm overcharging. So it works pretty good. In my opinion. Hold on.
You.
Look who we got to join the party.
What's up?
So, what up, JB? What up, favorite? Red?
What's
know what I'm saying?
And do you want to take my spot? I gotta go take somebody to the airport and I'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. I'll take your spot.
I'll be like 20-ish minutes or so, probably.
So, you know,
30.
first time raider here and playing of the game of Division 2.
Clown.
So, how do you what do you do? Like, you gotta what do you like put builds together and stuff? Is that what you do in this game?
Cut it out, man.
Like I heard about this gun. Like I was, cause I was on I believe his name is Le Soc Disco. He was talking about this gun called the EB, and I think I want that. So how do I get that, guys? Like,
are you join the LCN Discord?
Okay.
Raid build ready.
So say less. All right. So I believe the link. Hold on. Let me get that link, cause I think
post that link, man.
I think I have the link for this Discord this famous Discord that you're talking about, right?
Yes, sir.
Where all you need is an all red DPS build, and we'll get you raid ready and get you through the raid. But I haven't been through the raid because I'm a first time caller. But first time caller here. Never raided in my life. I don't even know how to raid.
Subscribe to Redline 718.
Alright, I got my guys pinned. I'll be right back.
Alright, brother. Go ahead and subscribe to Redline 718 Gaming. Yeah, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe, man.
Here we go. Alright. Here's the LCN Discord right there for anyone that wants to.
Soak is on. Shoot at the ops is on. Oh shit, he back. Let me find out. I'm gonna send him a message.
Look at that, 5,000.
Oh, yeah, I mean about that, you know? But I've never raided though, JB. Never done that.
Well, we can get you through it.
I'll be on in a little bit. That's what Soak said.
Oh, okay.
Soak is doing some Danielson to his wall.
People changing their names, man.
So, so far I was listening. Good topics.
Yeah, man.
Off stream, I would like to talk to you though.
Yeah.
All good stuff, but I need to holler at you. I need to bend your ear a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And with the
how am I flossing? I didn't say nothing. JB called it out. I'm not the one that's so disco like, and he's got like 17,000.
Y'all see this man with 5,000 shade, bro?
So okay. That's a little hey.
Level right here, bro.
What is your level? Oh, you could use some help, and you know how you get that help? You could go through the TBC Discord.
TBC Discord.
You know, or you could go to the LCN Discord. Both Discords will help you get you where you need to go. You know?
I'm gonna go over there, man.
Or you could join Team Awesome. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he got to make sure we see the 5,000 even, bro. Because it just looks better on paper. That's what that
I'm
is.
never gonna. I'm not even trying to get any more XP. I'm done. 5,000.
You're done. What was we doing? Oh yeah, we opened up Tidal Basin, right? LCN will charge you money. Cut it out. So don't tell nobody that, dog.
I will provide my PayPal, and
PayPal
Cash
only.
App. No, Cash App.
Cash App. Okay. Yeah, and living high on the hill. Oh man.
Lost touch with the common folk, with the pores. I can't be bothered with the pores anymore.
We can't be touched.
Let me turn your stream down. My bad.
You know what would be good though? If
What's up?
If they give us some snow, man.
Right?
Game,
that would be dope.
I think that would have been dope, man. Give us that feel back.
That's what I keep.
That's what give you that feeling though.
I keep going back to Grand Theft Auto.
Snowdrop engine, and we ain't getting no snow.
They ain't dropping no snow.
You know what I'm saying? You get the snow, man. You got desert storms for no reason.
There we go. Thugger life. Put on my thug gear. You see
man.
me?
Oh man.
You see me, JB? E mask, Plies mask. You know what I'm saying? I call it the Plies mask.
The Plies mask, bro. You rocking the Plies mask or the Young Buck mask?
With gators. Oh man, you doing me dirty, so.
Hold on, I'm gonna need my mic so I can eat these chips real quick.
What was y'all running?
Nah, we were just running now. All the beta missions, man, while we talk. And Golden Bullet,
okay.
yeah, I finished for today. Everything's done. Day one.
Oh, damn. I mean, I just got on the game.
How unfortunate.
I mean, you know what? Soak's not lying though. Soak is not lying. I mean, I'm not gonna forget where I come from. Hell yeah, I'll roll up to Walmart in the Bentley. Why not? Why not? I might even go to Target too. You know what? I got a build just for this.
For those wondering, we don't call this the ELT podcast. Elites on top.
Elites on top.
Yeah, we don't call it the ELT podcast. I don't know how often I'm gonna do these podcasts, but kind of.
You know what though? You do need
game.
to walk the food for less and ask if. Yo, I'm just trying to understand how this man is all the way in Japan and he's still up on all the food chains and shit like that.
Wish he was over here.
I don't understand. I don't understand. The boy be all up on the news topics like he was literally watching the news in America. I don't understand that.
He want to come back, bro. You know.
He ain't coming back. Why? What for? What is to come? What is there to come back to in America?
Listen, man. You know, we're gonna talk about
America.
Hold on, man. Where my gun at? You lucky I can't pull it out in the White House.
I wish you would try to pull that gun on me. I wish you would try. I wish you would try to pull that gun up on me.
Young Buck mask on.
You
man.
know
what Young Buck was doing, right? We know what Young Buck was doing, right?
Well, first off, this applies mask, not a Young Buck mask, because Young Buck like to talk to trannies. Stop it. Don't do me like that.
Take the hood out of South LA. They ran you out of South LA, man.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Ran you. Respectfully, though. Respectfully.
All right, so. need Striker's Gamble. I want to pull this off. Yeah, Red got ran out of North Carolina and then came back anyways. He claimed he from Brooklyn, but he just keep the map open of Brooklyn. Just every once in a while he says where random streets in Brooklyn. That boy ain't from Brooklyn.
Man, listen, man. They're gonna need to cut that out, man. All right.
Oh, what out? Telling the truth?
Y'all
I'm
not
just
gonna disrespect my home.
I'm telling the truth
Y'all
to the
not
chat.
disrespecting the house, man. All right.
I'm just telling the truth to the
BK
chat.
all day. Y'all haters don't want no beef anyway.
Mayberry,
My man Beans said it all first with 1,000 bars. I'm up next, so I guess I gotta spit 2,000 bars. Well,
Alright, I'm back.
and just mad because he's from Massachusetts, and people know.
So what are we getting into?
We're gonna run this Tito Basin.
Oh, we running a legendary?
No, just a.
Okay.
What other topics y'all want to talk about, man?
Let's talk about
subject. What else been happening, man? What's been happening in the Division world? Let me check Twitter real quick.
Let's talk about what you call it? Did So get a PS5 yet? And he the closest to it?
Well, you know he what Soak be doing, duct taping the 3 and the 2 together.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Nah, if we're gonna talk about that, so then you need to be in this. You need to be in the chat for that one. I need to hear his. I need to hear his opinions on it, cause I be seeing him on Twitter. I see all the ads that he be having. Okay, so I'm gonna just save this.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Battle Basin. Yeah, he said with a Bentley and a PS5. Oh, you're gonna have to force it, right? Or should I leave the session then come back?
Golden bullet being assembled by hostile.
I can't hear it.
I think he's on mute.
I'm on the phone, guys.
Oh, okay.
Bullet complete. detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Leave group.
An agent is no longer in your group.
We need to retrieve the antivirals before Black Tusk can move them somewhere safer. Head down into the sinkhole and locate the maintenance pump room. We rigged
Alright, so
explosives
like
there that
that
should
then,
get you
huh?
inside the perimeter once you detonate them.
An agent from your clan has joined your team.
Okay, now for the detonator.
Who are these random
Explosion will cause
people?
a cave-in that'll put you just inside the wall of the base.
Received. Golden bullet. System curtailed. System restored. Hostile completed. The golden bullet.
Uh-oh. Golden bullets. Come here, girl. Let me holler at you real quick. Hey, yo, hold up real quick. Stay right there. Oh, never mind. Oh, I guess we don't have to heal up. Okay. I thought it was no armor regen. Oh, did you just hit me in the back of the head? Messed up.
No, I didn't.
Could be a way to intercept Black
No.
Tusk's comms.
Look, Red did.
Agent down.
Oh, Trouble's online. Okay.
Look for a terminal that you can patch Isaac into.
Hostile assembling a golden bullet.
Wonder what that unlocks. Keep an eye out.
transmission intercepted.
Oh.
This is Wyvern. Prep the helos. We need to get these antivirals out of here. The division is inside the compound.
You need to make sure none of those birds get airborne.
The containers are ready for pickup. What's the status on those helos?
Gonna be a few
Alright, that's the
more
best
minutes.
soap.
We're working on it.
Shit, copy that.
Find a way to keep those helicopters grounded.
Drone spotted.
System malfunctioning.
Uh-oh.
An agent needs assistance. Golden bullet complete. System reactivated.
Thank you.
Got you.
Sounds like you're gonna need all the help you can get. The support team is standing by, but you'll need to figure out a way to get them through the main gate.
Wyvern, the helos out of it.
I'm coming, fellas. I'm on the phone.
Did that happen? This situation needs to get locked down.
All right.
Now. See to it personally.
Copy that.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh shit.
Agent.
Gotcha,
Oh,
bitch.
okay.
My turrets at the main gate! Find a way to disable them.
All right. Are we ready?
Y'all just fast travel me. Oh, okay.
We've been compromised. Reinforce the main gate sector.
Fuck you. Get fucked up.
completed. The golden bullet. Received. Golden bullet.
Ammo goes through.
Serious trauma detected. An agent needs assistance.
Oh,
As soon as the area is secured.
Agent down. Immediate
uh-oh.
medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated.
Gosh damn it.
Needs assistance. Vital signs critical.
Dude, that fucking
Agent find.
dog turret's fucking unrelentless. Just pow, 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 pow. Like, fuck out of here.
Signs 0. Hostile completed. The golden bullet.
Deploying UAV.
Serious trauma detected.
Alright, y'all, I'm off the phone. Oh, they really high up there. The Soak said he was getting ready to get on in a little bit.
He said he's got to do a voiceover for
Oh, okay,
his
okay.
video. And if we're still on, that he'll jump on.
Oh, okay.
Encrypted signal source detected.
That sounds promising. Could be a way to intercept Black Tusk comms.
Hostile assembling golden bullet.
Oof. What do y'all think about what Soak said? He think the devs
Look for a terminal that you can patch
tricking us or whatever?
Tricking us on what?
That they just couldn't fix, you know, the Dr. Holmes situation. So that's the only reason why they let us keep it.
I agree.
I felt like they took away too many things, so they was like, you know what, let them have this one, right?
It
Because
just might just be
I think they were
more.
playing with fire, you know, type deal. Like they don't want to alienate the rest of the player base.
They've already done that.
True.
I just think that trying to fix it or whatever was more work than they initially thought, and they're just like, oh yeah, well, our bag, y'all, we're gonna put it back. When have they ever done something like that in our favor? For the benefit of us, because it's something that was fun, you know.
The relationship between us and the devs is so bad right now, man.
Yep.
No?
Agreed.
Outside of a Div 3, with everything we ever wanted, I don't see. I don't know what they can do.
It's. I just think that I think that
you can get
at
the
the end
Dark
of the
Winter
day,
from caches, bro.
they what is it? The coding aspect of this game, trying to recode old code from older developers that have been that were working on the game. And Gamey was talking about it. It makes a lot of sense. It's more work than they have the resources for.
Yeah, I think it's hard for them to deal with a lot of stuff. I do not agree with how some people be, you know, going ham on them a little bit, like being.
I mean, yeah, that aspect just needs to chill a little bit. I mean,
yeah, we gotta cancel that in our.
Their job is not easy. I get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like let's relax with threatening the devs and like popping up at their house and all that extra shit that people be doing. Like at the end of the day, this is a video game, right? We all do realize that, right?
Yeah. Oh, you and the DZ trying to get the Dark Winter? How much you need? So what you need to do is from the South vendor. Did you just get it? A lot of stuff is being dropped for people to just pick up. So deconstruct everything you get and just extract it. If you see people fighting, even better. Just extract on the opposite side. make sure when you deconstruct everything, like deconstruct everything. If you got one person with you, then have them let you kill them at the extraction, and you can pick up their stuff,
Hostile assembling
their resources.
bullet.
And if you want to know if somebody gonna come and kill you, always look at it on your nearby.
Bullet complete.
Oh boy.
Find a way to disable them.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to my side. Oh, y'all want me to stay on this side?
You do you.
We split up 2 and 2.
Okay.
Alright, I'll stay on this side this time, man.
I'll stay there over there. Well, oh, Sanchez, you going over there? Alright. So,
I didn't know which side you were talking about. To be honest.
man, I'm gonna let you assemble this golden bullet so I can kill you.
No, you can kill him ahead of time, and he's just.
Oh, I can? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I was about to say, when we gonna get our people, bro? Oh, we're getting heavy up top. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, we got some people.
We can finish him.
Medical assistance needed.
Thank you. Oh, but it take a long time for us to kill this one.
Agent down.
Over here.
Oh, there's 17 big boys, that's why.
Yeah, 1738 big boys.
Bullet complete.
Oh, you went upstairs?
I'm ready to open the gate as soon as the area is secured.
Oh, God.
Serious trauma detected.
Damn.
Agent down.
I was out of position.
I had to get the big guy down.
No. You good, you good. I was out of position. Keep going. I'm gonna try to crawl up to you, I guess.
Oh, shit.
So, I'm gonna try to crawl to you.
Where is that? Oh, that dog is over there. Okay.
I got it. Oh wait, there's another one.
Cometh to get me. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Phyllis. Where's that other? Okay, so this dog is. He down.
Ugh.
Now locate those antivirals. As soon as you retrieve them, send up a flare to signal the support team. Stand by here and cover your ass.
Oh man, I'm wearing survivalist. This whole time I could have been shooting him in the chest. I'm done.
We'll transport the antivirals
Hit him
by
in the
hovercraft.
chest.
I want these cylinders on separate vessels.
Intercept those cylinders. We can't let Black Tusk get away with a single sample.
I always shoot them up.
Oh, aren't they running? Yeah.
Yeah, they start running faster. If
Can you
shoot
kill
them.
any of them?
No, you can't kill them. I just think it's funny. Hey, yo, Ant, how about this,
What's
bro?
up?
The game let me get the golden bullet gun backpack trophy without having to do nothing.
Yeah, because you already completed it.
No. Oh, so I already completed, so you can just get it every time you complete it?
Yeah, you've already completed that golden bullet. So the that backpack trophy's not new.
No, they give you another one, like the one that says winter celebration event.
Yeah, but it's just a duplicate.
Yeah, it's a duplicate, but you know you got to go through the whole thing. I ain't had to do none of that.
Yeah, I think because you already have it and it's really just a duplicate. Yeah. I mean, I haven't done so, but I'm gonna do it right now.
Yeah, go hit square over it. Let me know if you can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Watch. Yeah, you already have the golden bullet, so it's just the same backpack.
It let you accept the duplicate regardless.
Yeah, because you already completed it.
Oh.
They're just giving you a duplicate backpack trophy. That's all.
Yeah, I knew that, but I was like, they just let you accept the joint. I thought it was just being lazy. Yeah, okay.
I mean, technically, if you want to call it what it is kind of lazy. But, I mean, you said it first, not me.
Yeah.
System curtailed. System reactivated. Golden bullet complete.
I don't know, I'm running up here with all that confidence. You saw that shit?
He
I
did
got the
try
golden
that.
bullet, so I'm about to erase these dudes, bro.
An agent needing assistance.
Man, the Carbine 7 hits so much faster when you got that golden bullet. Whew. I already got the shit slapping at 909. Trash gear that dropped over there.
Shit. I'll take it. If you don't want it, it's fucking proficiency levels for me.
Oh shit. I already deleted it. My bad.
Alright, good.
The rest of this shit I'll drop. When I get more shit, that is.
Wyvern, hostiles captured one of the cylinders. They're trying to intercept the other one.
Hold the bridge and protect that cylinder.
Oh shit.
Requesting support fire. We've got hostiles on the bridge.
Request denied. We can't risk those antivirals.
Copy that.
Yo, she was getting pissed, bro. Like she was asking for help and they weren't helping her, bro. She was like, "Yeah, I need some help." They're like
Quest
requesting
denied.
I'm making an attack run on that hovercraft.
Negative, Thunderbird. They'll tear you to pieces.
You know, my man wanted to be in Independence Day right there, dog. That's what happened. I'm making an attack.
Where is Big Boy at? I don't even see him.
He's over to the, like...
Okay.
You know what, that's what they took out this game that I hate, right? You used to be able to mark stuff in Division 1. Why do they take that out the game, yo? I used to be able to press up on the D-pad, and it will mark, and it give you a countdown. It'd be like 3, 2, 1. And that's how people knew to rogue up, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, mark this one. We're gonna get this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain things they need to just add back in the game. It's like they forgot all about it. What they should have did is not try to change every single thing, but build on top of what was working, right?
It almost seems like
we can agree
they
to
hated.
everything.
It's almost like they hated the first game so much that they did everything. It kind of like to make a completely different game.
But a lot of people fake too, because they was complaining like shit about the first game. When they get the second game, they're like, "Nah, the first game was the greatest." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like you get more people that say the first game is the OG game, is the better game.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
I feel like there's more people that will say that versus will say, "Oh, I love Division 2." Not saying Division 2 is a bad game, because I do like it.
I just feel like people just didn't want to evolve as far as coming to.
Well, that I do agree to as well, especially when it comes to the PvP aspect. I just wish that they would have never made 3 separate Dark Zones.
Yeah, I mean, you could have did it, but it's a way you should have done it, you know?
Because the amount of people that could be in a DZ in Div 1 versus what or could be in Div 2.
Man, that was like the
lackluster
greatest thing ever, bro.
I'm hit. Losing control.
He's like, ah. Oh shit.
Took out the turbines. We're fucking stranded.
Wyvern, you need to exfil on foot right fucking now. We need those
They
goddamn
told him walk. You need to walk.
Yeah.
I thought you knew me better than that.
This is an order, Wyvern. Wyvern, you copy.
They're like, Wyvern, you need to walk.
Get on board the hovercraft.
She went ghost.
The antivirals.
She's like, fuck this.
Check the cylinders.
Golden bullet being assembled by hostile. Golden bullet received.
I received Le Golden Bullet. Le Golden Bullet.
I forgot to do the title basing legendary guide. I gotta do that.
The what?
The legendary title basing guide.
Get those rocket launchers back.
Talk to me, Wyvern. What are you doing?
I'm gonna blow up the motherfucking White House.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
We need to cripple these assholes. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Christ, she's insane.
I'm gonna blow up the motherfucking White House.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, she was kind of like on par with like that's you got to get the division out. You got to go ahead and destroy the White House.
All right, who's the most memorable villain outside of Keener in this game?
Are we talking about in both games?
Yeah, in both games.
Hmm.
LeRae motherfucking Barrett.
Put your purple gas on.
Oh yeah, we gotta put the purple gas on, JV.
Oh no, no thanks.
LeRae motherfucking Barrett, man. Ah, ain't this some shit?
Can we get
Now, where you going,
more
little big man? Oh, never
Can we get
mind.
more information on the what you call it? Oh,
The what?
more information on the hunters. I feel like they're leaving us to. We need more information on them per se, like who they are, what set they roll, they claim.
What set they claim?
I just think their lore is. I just think there's more to their story.
It's a lot to a lot of this game. That's what keeps the game interesting on a PvP stand, right? Like the lore is pretty good.
Stop those rockets from launching. A lot of people are gonna die, and one of them is gonna be me.
It's the lore.
Oh wow!
And how
he didn't want to die.
You know, we wish for certain they should have never killed Okina, man.
No, I agree. They should. Yeah. As much as I can't stand Keener, I agree they should have never killed him off.
Yeah.
But how many times can he get away though? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but they letting every man go at this point.
Hello.
Hey, what up?
What's up?
I'm back.
All right. Hey, but I'm gonna let you take my spot.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna have to get off after this, so I can't even.
Oh, okay.
What are y'all doing?
Just Saturday.
So anybody trying to do the legendary? Question mark.
I might get back on and we could do. I gotta make sure
Text me,
everything's
let me
good.
know.
I'm gonna remember killing you. It's been a while since I could say that about anyone.
She was talking to me, y'all. That she gonna remember killing me. Remember that.
If you say so.
Day, huh? But you're a real goddamn hero. Enough small talk.
I'm gonna cut this joint up like Vlad, like a Vlad interview. And yeah. So people could digest the whole 2 hours.
Are you gonna make clips?
Mm-hmm.
Joe Button clips?
Yes, sir. No, she will not come down from up there, bro. Look, I didn't even shoot her with it. She just dialed backwards. Yo, come down already. Bro, I'm sick. Oh, she got to go on the bullet, bro. She got to go on the bullet, bro. Oh. I done goofed. Man.
After using my shrapnel traps for the last couple of days, I've gotten to proficiency rank 7.
Oh, man, you sound like a bot. Proficiency rank. Shrapnel traps.
Are we shooting the things, fellas?
You
looks
shoot
like
him. I'm dead.
There's one in the middle.
I shot this first one.
Cause I shot the one in the middle.
Oh, I gotta
Which
get
is
in cover,
straight.
bro. I'm dead.
You're starting to piss me off. Quick and painless is no longer an option for you.
Don't be cheap with the med kits. Yeah, man. You know. Yo, what is going on? I can't hit, buddy. Oh, okay.
Hey, Red.
What's up, Game Time? What's up,
Woo!
man?
When we gonna play Dead by Daylight again, bro? They get 100% blood points right now for survivors.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll
And you get like
Woo!
you get like 1.2 mil gift.
Huh?
And you get like a 1.2 mil gift.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Of blood points?
Yeah, I was able to max out like 3 characters.
Oh, shit. You must know how to do the blood web good. I'll be inefficient as hell on that blood web.
You just go for perks. You take the cheapest route to perks.
Yeah, I know.
The antiviral cylinders
But
are
I still be feeling like I don't do it correctly.
The fact that you can't put the fucking
They'll chop me up, Game Time. It was cutting my legs off, man.
Oh, that's a sick ass.
Thank you.
Look, if it ain't Ninja Jake, I don't want to hear it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sanchez,
Sir?
dropping that trash for you.
Thank you, sir.
Agent, you managed to secure the antivirals and shut down a key Black Tusk stronghold. Not to mention preventing a rocket attack on the base of operations.
Yeah, man. I was scrubbing the deck, man. That's what I was doing, man.
But there's still more to do.
You were scrubbing the deck.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. You know.
Sanchez,
You know
more trash. Dropping it. Do you have the tip of the spear?
Not proficient, no.
Okay.
Oh, I wish you would have said something. Listen, man.
He did say something.
You know what? I'm dropping a dare. I'm dropping a glory days.
Here you go, Sanchez. More trash.
I gotta go get baby Pfizer. I want to say thank you to everybody who came through the first ever EOT podcast. Elites on top. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. All you guys are elite. Shout out to LCN. Shout out to Soap, Disco, and TBC. Shout out to everybody who showed up, man.
GG.
And gave us some good discussions. You know what I mean? We get some more topics. I might do this every couple days, man. Shit, I might do one tomorrow. I'm playing. If something happens, something pop off.
Tomorrow, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Something pop off. Might get some new faces in here. Might get some YouTubers y'all know.
Hey, let's do some like different topics, not like on the game specifically.
Okay, like what? Like other games or?
You can do other games. You can do just fucking life in general. Like.
Okay, we can do that. We can have some other we can do some more mixed topics. Write some stuff down. Look, if y'all got any other topics y'all want to discuss, put them in the comment section. Leave me a like and subscribe. We completed first day winter celebration golden bullet, day 1. It's time to go get baby Pfizer, aka my 8-month-old daughter. You guys be good. I appreciate y'all, man. GG's, man. I'm holler at y'all later. Remember, loyalty comes natural.
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah, Red, if you decided to get back on, just shoot me a message, please.
Got you.